Hey, yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome to Reflections of a DJ, the R.O.A.D podcast presented by DJ City and Beat Source. I'm one of your hosts, DJ Crooked. We got DJ Never here.
Yo, what up?
We got DJ D Miles.
What up?
We have Jamie the Great.
Yeah.
What's good, fellas?
Man.
Nothing much.
Hell yeah.
Look at D, man.
Did you just see that?
Is on fire right now.
Nah,
yo,
man.
what did you... You're still hot.
D's high. D's high.
No, so I usually take... I get these sour belly edibles. They help me go to bed, bro. Like they're like 5 milligrams each. I usually take about 2, and it just helps me knock out because I have trouble sleeping. But I took one that was like 20 milligrams. And it probably was like way above my means. Yeah, and I'm still feeling it. Like I woke up.
So what's the mem? 11 hours later.
He's still 11 hours later.
Man, I woke up and I was like, what? Like, why?
So you still feeling it?
Yeah. But it's more like just like my body feels so relaxed that I feel like I'm a little slow. You know what I mean?
But you woke up and you were still feeling it.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow. And you still feeling it now.
Yeah.
That was 12 hours
That's
ago.
some strong shit, man.
That's some good shit.
That's why you came out, walked in with a burger. I was like, maybe I need to eat. Like
That probably made it worse, I think.
He had like a double, right?
Yeah, he had double. Did you get fries? No,
I just got the burger.
Yeah.
Just something to have.
Damn, what'd y'all do yesterday?
We hung out at Money Baby.
Good time.
Oh, wow.
We stumbled upon...
Dottie D is in full effect, man.
Bro, dog, let me tell you, this boy is out there. This boy is a thotty. I was trying to keep up with his posts. I was like, nah, I can't do that.
Wow. No, because Jamie hit me up. He was like, hey, let's go watch the game. Meaning the basketball game. The Phoenix Suns and Milwaukee Bucks were playing yesterday. So we get there. I get there, and they're like, yo, we're not going to show the game only for the first hour because we have the selection party. So we're like, damn.
Oh, okay. Like, so this is selection, right?
Yeah.
They've been doing their party at Money Baby every Sunday.
Yes.
At Sunset.
Sunset sessions, right?
I think this is the second or third week.
Second
I think they debuted last weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
4th of July weekend.
And you told me it was packed, right?
Popping. Yeah. So we went. We were like, well, let's go downstairs and eat and watch the game. So we went to this Mexican spot that was really good, by the way.
Yeah.
I think it was called Casa Calavera.
Casa de Calaveras.
Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah.
So
in the Virgin Hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did that. Went back upstairs. Let's just go check out the party, see what it is. We got back. It was fucking packed.
Wow.
It was deep.
Yeah.
Bro.
It was so much.
How was
fun.
the selection party? Because I was wondering how a selection party, which is very LA, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
how
LA.
that party would sound and look in Vegas at Money Baby.
Let me tell you, we had a ball.
Yeah.
We had a great time. We were playing the big Jenga. We were playing the cornhole. We were having a ball over there.
They were
playing
actually,
with who's cornhole? What?
We're playing cornhole, whatever it's just called.
Cornhole.
And then the life-size Jenga games.
Yeah.
It was dope, man. I ain't gonna front like having it.
I just
Money
asked
Baby.
about the selection, and they talking about
I know
the
Jenga.
I'm telling you the whole experience. We're telling you the whole experience.
Okay.
It was fun. And then they had this girl, this DJ named Sasha Marie.
She was opening.
She was. I don't know. She was opening, and she was just co-headlining with Joe K, and she was bodying the shit out of her set.
Her set was crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
What was she playing?
She found a bunch of cool edits that I've never heard of, some songs that I love.
Give us the tea.
Man, she had the SWV one was probably my favorite one.
Yeah,
that she had on there. And then she got into playing like Afro beats, and it was working in there.
Yeah.
It was some good. Yeah, it was some good vibes.
She had some remixes of some.
So it was just like new disco.
It's like R&B though.
R&B. Like when we walked in, they were playing like old school 702, like I Still Love You.
Yeah.
Featuring Pharrell. Like they were playing like some TLC joints, some old Missy, like Stand in the Rain.
Yeah. A lot of blends.
Like borderline like slow jam music, but lounge R&B. Or it's not like turn up shit.
Like she played the original Barrington Levy One Blood.
Okay.
Like and it was dope. You know what I mean? Like shit like that, and it was fun. It was a vibe.
That's dope.
She even played like Jill. She's played Jill Scott.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was just a vibe, man. Everybody was just vibing out. The dance floor was completely packed.
I was about to say, was it packed out?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was packed out.
Yeah. A couple of like homies of mine. You know, Jazzy was over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Her and her whole crew were over there.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah. She never goes out.
I know. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a different crowd that's coming to see this party.
It worked really well for that venue, I think, because it was half indoor, half outdoor.
Yeah,
so you can kind of go in the back and chill.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
You can mingle, or you can be like
That's
in the
dope,
mix.
Man.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been meaning to go there, but like I want to check out the selection party, but I just like.
Is it every Sunday?
Every Sunday for now.
Because I thought it was just once a month.
No.
Oh,
I think they're gonna do it every Sunday.
Oh shit! All
so we should go there.
Yeah.
Next Sunday we're there.
Yeah, if y'all in Vegas, definitely check out the selection party at Money Baby in the Virgin Hotel.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just gonna get better.
Yeah.
Because like they were saying like last week was a good opening.
Yeah.
And then this one was like packed out.
Yeah.
And then I saw some videos with the shit was just turned up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Maddie Salazar kept posting all that shit.
Yeah, like it was turned up. Like it was pretty turned up late night. It was.
And
dope.
it didn't feel like.
Wait. What time did it start?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Sunset sessions.
And then it went into like what time? Like late at night or like?
I left. I want to say I left around like 10:30, 11, and it was still crazy popping.
Yeah, it probably went till
Yeah.
like 2,
Oh, wow.
2, 3 on a Sunday. It's not bad,
Yeah,
especially if they start at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling the early party shit though.
Yeah.
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 I'm kind of feeling that 6 o'clock shit.
Yeah,
it
because
was
you're
cool.
outside. The vibe is great. A lot of beautiful women. Fucking sunsets coming down in the desert. One of the best.
And to
type
be
of
honest, the
sunsets.
food there is really good too.
So
The food there is really good. Obviously, the
The
drinks.
food, drinks, games.
Yeah, it
Games
didn't feel
and
like I was.
women.
It didn't
Are they
feel
paying
like,
y'all? Are they paying y'all?
Nah.
They're even close. We just go
You
there.
got dates
We-
there? You got DJ dates there?
We're gonna find dates in there.
No,
We
you
just
know,
stumbled upon it because we were like when we first got there, it was around 4:30.
Yeah.
It wasn't. There was nothing in sight, and then we went to go eat for like an hour. We came back and the shit was packed out,
Yeah.
and there was a line to even get in.
Yeah.
I think it's dope that Selection is doing something in Vegas, and it's it's like it seems
It's
like the
originally
right time.
from LA, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And to be honest, it didn't feel like a Vegas event at all. Like it felt like we were somewhere else.
You felt like y'all was in LA probably.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. The LA
The
vibes.
energy was definitely LA.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Did y'all hear any Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny.
Nah.
No, man. For real, we did not hear no Bad Bunny, which is
I
Bad
know.
crazy.
Bunny. Bad
Yeah.
Bunny.
You had your
Yeah.
little viral moment last week.
It wasn't viral,
It was
but you know
the
what?
DJ community was a viral moment.
Yeah.
So we posted this clip right
Yeah.
from one of our back episodes,
191.
190, like 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, it's our back episodes, and it's like, and I was just like, I don't even think we we're gonna make a clip, and I was just like, fuck it, let's make a clip,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was about the Bad Bunny request.
Yeah.
But it, motherfuckers, like all the DJs started coming out like, yo, I'm getting that too, I'm getting that too. But like I didn't realize, right?
Yeah.
I thought I knew it was definitely happening in Miami.
Uh-huh.
I knew it was probably happening in New York, probably in LA and Texas, but I didn't think it was happening like everywhere.
Yeah. It just seems
Like
like
every DJ in every fucking state. Like it's a nationwide
Yeah.
crisis.
Shouts to JQ.
Right now.
He made
He's-
those stickers.
That's like he's like the Drake right now.
Yeah.
Like you got to play his shit.
It
in the
could be
club.
worse though, man.
Yeah, but he don't have really those Drake records.
Nah.
So it's weird. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doesn't have those.
I think it's really a testament to Bad Bunny's fan base.
Yeah. Because you're right. Does he have a signature record that anyone of y'all play?
Calladita may be the one.
That's a
Yeah.
Very slow record.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big fucking record.
Yeah, but it's the hook, right?
But you could even say like, I would say his biggest record that he's on is probably Tebote, and he's
Yeah.
on that.
Tebote.
The remix, yeah.
Yeah.
Mia?
And what's the
Mia.
one with
Mia came in.
What's the one with Karol G? With
Nah,
Yo
Mia's a vibe
Nah,
still.
Mia still works, man.
Is it
Mia's a
Yo
vibe.
Yo Piero Sola?
Oh yeah.
That's
that
another
was-
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
huge run.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a huge one.
Yeah, Tebote is like the anthem.
And he's just
Yeah.
putting out more remixes as they come too.
Yeah.
And then Vete and then Tequiti is like,
Yeah.
those are like
The
bubblers.
Kitty's up there though.
Tequiti's up there.
That one hits.
I
Yeah.
like that one. Yeah.
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 But they're a little bit.
It is a problem though, because it's like the one thing that I've been getting a lot from a lot of these DJs who were like DMing me and tweeting out and commenting
Mhm.
is that the problem is it's not the problem that we don't play Bad Bunny. Right?
Right.
That's not the issue.
Yeah.
Like we all love Bad Bunny. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
play Bad Bunny.
Yeah, we don't hate on him.
It's just not enough. Right?
There's
It's
not
just-
enough.
It's
for me.
is that we'll be playing Bad Bunny and they'll request it while we fucking playing it, right?
Look, honestly, that happened to me on Saturday. Like I was playing at a spot. Literally, I was playing 200, the record with Diplo and Bad Bunny. As the hook is playing with him on the hook, killing it, she comes up, was like, "Yo, like when you gonna play some Bad Bunny?" And I gave her a look, and I was like, "Listen, like, can you like just take a moment and listen? I'm playing it right now." She was like, "Oh, well, keep it coming," and then walked off.
Nice.
I was like,
You know
What?
You know who's the boss. You know who's the boss now, yo.
I just had to laugh. Like I couldn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
You're like, haha.
And the security was standing right next to me, and I was like, "Yo, did you see that?" And he just shook his head. He was like, "Yeah, man. Like I don't even know how you deal with it."
It's a nationwide problem. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I want
It's an
to.
epidemic.
I want to know more about the fan base though, because they stand for Bad Bunny so much
Yeah,
that I feel like it's a routine when they go into a spot.
that's what they. Yeah,
it's just like, let's get a drink and then request Bad Bunny. It seems like that, right?
Yeah, it's like it used to be the same thing with Drake. I don't know if
Drake
things have changed.
No, but Drake gave us a lot.
I don't remember people requesting Drake like madness before.
I do.
I don't remember that at all. I didn't experience that at all.
Yeah.
2014, I want to say 2014 was the request time for Drake.
Fam, I don't remember that era at all.
Because you had good music. You had Hot Boy, you had all the Fetty Wap shit. So you don't remember that.
What do you mean? I was in Vegas, though.
But not a lot of people will probably be coming up to you because you were playing good music is what I'm saying. But that was
I think we were playing all of that shit. We were playing
everything
all
was
of
getting
that.
played, yeah.
I remember when Best I Ever Had first came out. That was a huge request.
What was
For a while.
All right, so here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst, what's the most annoying and most aggressive requests movement of all time? Ever.
It's hard to say. There's a few.
I mean,
Off the top of my head, number one that I can think of is probably In the Club, 50 Cent.
Well, I was gonna say any 50 Cent at the time when
when
that album came out.
No.
People was requesting everything.
It was
off the
because
album.
they would fam. Come on,
PIMP.
They would come in.
It was just requesting that. Many Men.
But even before the album dropped,
I can't
people
wait.
would come in and be like, "Can you play the birthday song?" And they keep saying the birthday song.
But after that, it evolved into PIMP.
No,
anything that was 50 Cent, people was requesting. They just wanted to hear that album.
No, because you would play In the Club 5 to 8 times a night.
Exactly,
you wouldn't play PIMP 5 to 8 times a night.
2 times maybe.
Yeah, but 5 to 8. So I'm talking about
one
song.
song. I'm talking about the whole. Like we was talking about artists.
No, I said the one song that was a movement.
Okay.
That was like,
but
I
that
would
was
say
one.
In the Club.
That was one.
That was one.
Another one is Usher. Yeah.
that's what came to mind for me is Usher, yeah.
Really?
I would say Usher, yeah. And then when Crazy in Love, Beyonce. Like every woman was requesting Crazy in Love, bro.
Yeah, but it wasn't like In the Club. Like I would get probably, I'm not even fucking with you, like 12 to 15 requests for that, and I would have to play it 4 to 6 times.
Damn.
What about Usher?
I got it.
But Crazy in Love and I would maybe only have to play that twice a night.
But at least with In the Club, you used to get tipped out when you played that song, right?
Yeah.
I could have wrote that off for my 2003 taxes in the club. I made so much money off of that song from tips.
That's crazy.
Yo, you were depositing your cash? What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying, you know what I'm
Shout out to
saying.
Floyd Mayweather. Shout out to Floyd.
He used to take me off with that song also.
Mayweather?
Yeah, Mayweather was the one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I just remember when Usher Yeah came out. That shit was so massive, bro. Like for me, that was around the time where I really started DJing. I wasn't DJing when In the Club came out, so I didn't feel the effects of that song.
Now,
You know what I mean? I saw it because I would go out, but I didn't. Maybe I wasn't coherent as to how many times DJs were playing it. But I knew the magnitude of the record.
That whole
You know
early
what was the number
2000s
one? Jay-Z, Just Wanna Love You.
Yeah.
What about
They
Hot
used to
in
go.
Here?
They used to be because they play that song. I'm a hustler, baby.
Okay, I have a question. I have a question.
What?
What's a bigger request song than I Just Want to Love You, Jay-Z? And I think it trumps that song.
But another Jay-Z record?
Yes.
Public service announcement.
No.
That's a good one, man. Big Pimpin'?
No.
H to the Izzo?
Jigga Mine.
Empire State of Mind.
The Punjabi MC one.
Oh, yeah.
That was
I think that's the number one.
Yeah.
I think that was
it's
a
up there. It's up there.
That's I forget about that record. That's a sleeper. That
That's
one
a
still
sleeper.
works
To
too.
this day.
Yeah.
I never
motherfuckers request that
forget.
shit.
I never forget. I got that song when I was in New York, and I brought it out here.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just lost their mind.
When they first heard it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, in the Indian community, when they hear it, bro,
Oh my God.
they wow out.
Yeah. It's like a given. It's like a given when
Yeah,
they
it's
walk
like,
in.
And that
Yeah.
song,
I already know. I'm like, yo, Punjabi MC. They're like, yes, please. I'm like, I got
not
you.
for nothing. That song still works.
It does.
The only time I got like a race of people like besides like the Bad Bunny, all these Latinos requesting Bad Bunny was like a cholo. Like Mexicans would come
Oh, like
into
a cholo
like
is a fucking epidemic,
yeah,
bro.
when like a cholo drop, right?
Yo, but
Every Mexican used to come to the booth and be like, yo, you got like a cholo?
Lean like a cholo.
Yo, did you ever-
Yo, don't front. That shit was like an anthem.
Yeah, that shit was
right?
an anthem
was.
out there. Yeah. It was.
I always thought it was a joke. But
I
like,
thought it was like a parody too when I first heard it, but it was a real song.
But y'all motherfuckers took a lot of pride in that song, though. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
We
that
had a
was the
dance.
anthem when they walked in.
We had a
though.
dance.
Yo,
That's
what,
funny.
so wait. So what else was
I was
another
gonna
bad
ask
request?
like, I don't know. Like
what was another song that was like a request movement that took over?
What about Black Eyed Peas? I Got a Feeling. No.
Oh yeah, yes.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I feel like that one's the one. That's like the worst.
Boom Boom Pow was huge, but then I Got a Feeling came out.
I Got a Feeling was
anything LMFAO
Stone Rock.
back in the days. Shots.
Yeah, Shots actually still sounds good.
What about I'm in Miami, bitch?
Was the request crazy for Shots?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if the request was crazy or we just played it a lot.
It was both. You know what?
It was an anthem.
People knew that song was gonna get played anyway, but still, people would come up.
Do you still play that shit or no?
I haven't.
No.
But Jamie's
You know
right.
what?
Like I'm in Las Vegas, bitch.
I would actually do that.
What
that
about
chorus,
Sexy Bitch?
That chorus part. If you feeling good, put your hand.
Yeah.
And then go into something else.
Yeah. Like a
Yeah,
break.
everybody looped that shit and just
Yeah.
went into some shit. Yeah, I feel like Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling was probably the worst one.
I
That shit
don't
was
know
a
if that was
fucking.
the worst one.
That shit
Was
was
it?
bad in LA.
Did y'all get any like crazy Lil Wayne requests during his run?
Not really.
Lollipop.
I was gonna say Lollipop was up there.
A little
That's
bit.
a good
little
song.
bit.
That's a good song.
It wasn't crazy.
What
It wasn't
people
that
used to
crazy,
request
though.
that all the time though.
I'm saying
What about Mystical?
I'm saying
Shake
like some
Your
shit
Ass?
that got on your fucking nerves.
Blow
That
the
drove you
whistle.
Crazy.
Blow the whistle.
Nah. That was.
I still
that was
enjoy
straight.
playing that.
You know what was bad when the whole rock mashup era was hitting?
Yeah.
Journey.
Yeah.
Like yo,
All those
everyone
rock-
would be requesting Journey.
Don't Stop Believing.
Don't stop believing.
Yeah.
Any Guns N' Roses?
Yeah, like early 2000s, right? Guns
Yeah.
N' Roses or Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner?
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Home Alabama?
Oh, Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, man.
That wasn't crazy.
No, it was
that wasn't crazy.
Like you just dropped the Sweet Home Alabama on the one, and people would just start roaring.
What about Nelly, Hot in Here, or Ride with Me? I'm thinking of those hits
Nah.
back in those days. No,
I mean,
Not
Nelly
really.
had that the Hot in Here was a huge record.
Yeah.
It was up there with
It was
up there with Usher. It was up there.
but it wasn't like a bad request.
Nothing to touch in the club, huh? Like that was. The
I
I feel like In the Club was a good record, but you just get annoyed of it.
Out of all these songs, though, it still to me doesn't match this Bad Bunny movement right now.
really.
No,
Even 50 Cent in the club to this day would not.
they're almost tied.
Yeah.
Because I've never played 50 Cent in the club and have someone request 50 Cent in the club
While you're playing.
while I'm playing it. But I've had people come up to me while I'm playing Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
request Bad Bunny, and then as soon as that song finishes and I go into more reggaeton, they run up.
They're tapping your shoulder.
Yep, they run up and they say, Bad Bunny?
Bad
And I'm
Bunny?
just like, I just played Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny.
There's another artist.
You know?
I'm trying to think who else is like
J
that.
Balvin? No.
Ozuna.
It was a hip hop artist that people
Give
were.
Ozuna, like, come on, I get one
No,
of those.
yeah.
I get two of those a year. No, you
And
know
he's
what?
one of my favorites,
I was
too.
getting Ozuna a lot in like
2017,
2008.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was
When
like
he was
in every
killing
hood.
it, yeah.
When he was a Ty
Yeah.
Dolla of,
Yeah.
of Spanish music.
Yeah. They wanted me to play slow jams, like.
Oh yeah. I'm on Henry.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, Ozuna was killing it.
Yeah,
in
Ozuna was
2017,
the
18.
man, bro. He kind of like slowed down after this.
Nev, you were saying there's another artist or something you think about?
I was trying to think, but there was another artist that I would be playing their music, and people would be like, "Oh, can you play songs?" So I'm like, "I'm playing this shit already," and that would piss me off. I'm like,
T-Pain?
Is it new or old?
"Oh man,
What
it's
about-
like maybe old. It was kind of old."
Okay,
What about Flowrider?
before the 2000s? You were DJing in the 90s, right?
Yeah,
What was like the biggest fucking requested song during the 90s?
Like that,
only whatever was hot at the moment, and it wasn't.
But
even,
it wasn't like a movement.
People wasn't. No, it wasn't a movement.
It wasn't
People
like in the club like that.
No, I think In the Club was like maybe one of the first major movements. Of
Why do
music.
you think that is?
We was going into the 2000s. That was like 2002.
Yeah, but why do you
2003.
think all of a
2002,
sudden?
buddy.
But why do you think? Well, okay, wait. Are y'all battling when In the Club?
No,
came
you know,
out?
no, it was 2002 because I remember getting that record.
I'm
Yeah.
talking.
Before I moved out to Vegas.
The album came out
and that-
2003.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
but that
single
song
came out in
first.
2002. And that
But you-
single was bubbling.
So I've been organizing my
Crates.
and my folders in iTunes,
Uh-huh.
and I've been trying to get. It's like so tedious and like boring, but I'm doing everything by year.
Right.
So I'm doing hip hop, all the biggest hits in hip hop, R&B, and pop, and Latin, and like reggae and everything. So like, the fucked up thing is, probably before 2010,
Uh-huh.
or maybe a little after 2010. There's certain records like, cause I'll be checking like when the year of some shit dropped. So it'd be like, yo, you know, if I Google like when Pop That or when one of these records dropped, it would be like, yo, 2000 blah blah blah.
Right.
But in my file, it'd be like a year or 2 years before that release.
Yeah.
And it just started clicking in me that
well, the song got big that year, but the song came out before.
Exactly.
It officially blew up.
Like,
I said, like In the Club came out like in November because I remember. I remember it
too. Yeah.
I heard the first time I was DJing in Vegas, flying from New York to Vegas, and that was like a big song in New York at the time. And I played it out here in November. Nobody was feeling that shit. It was like a dud. Then when I came back in December, that was like the most requested fucking song.
That's crazy.
So I started thinking, right? Because we remember the era when a song will come out and it may take 6 months or a year to blow up.
Yeah.
But we would have the record way in advance. You know what I'm saying?
Never got in 2002 November, but I just checked it and it says January 7th, 2003. So
like we wouldn't even see a video sometimes for 8 months or a year or some shit, some crazy shit.
I mean, like
right?
the recent one was Boot Up, right? It came out fucking 2 years before it blew up.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about.
Well, I mean, we've seen it a lot with like a lot of these like Afrobeat records.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think Essence came out a year ago.
Yeah.
It came out.
I mean, it came
last
out
year.
with WizKid's, you know, album
October
last
And
year.
it's now just, I mean, it sounds amazing, but just the fact that it came out.
I mean, Joanna had that, right? Joanna
Was like,
didn't Lizzo record come out like 5 years before it blew up?
I don't think it was.
Was
5,
it Truth Hurts or Good as Hell?
but it didn't have a DJ push.
Yeah.
You know, and
But it was like an original release that didn't blow up, and then the DJ pushed it like years later.
Did the DJs push it? I don't think we did. That's what I'm trying to really talk about right now. Is that
within the club
at a certain time, I don't know when the year is, the people started controlling what blew up and not the DJs to a certain extent.
I would say maybe In the Club might be one of the first records where the people blew it up instead of the DJ. Well,
no, I want to say
I want to say
because that's still when Funkmaster Flex was playing that shit.
Yeah,
time
I want to
radio,
say
right.
I say 2017, 2016 when the SoundCloud era was popping.
I think before that.
You
like
know what's
way
a song?
before that?
What's a song that I think DJs really blew up? Now that I think about it, is Get Low, like Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah,
to me that was like a DJ. Like DJs blew that song up. Like Media didn't blow that song up.
Anything in the early 2000s, anything like from 2008
and down,
and before, a DJ pushed that.
Yeah,
100%.
They broke the record.
Whenever Get Low was probably strip clubs. Really.
I mean,
even MP3s.
You think so?
Yes, because.
But back in the days, even before when you didn't have the DJs, you used to have like those video shows where you used
Rhapsody
to pay.
or
But what was the ones you used to pay? The
box.
The box. You used to pay them to
but
play the videos.
But the DJ still got the record 4 months before or 8 months
that's
before.
always been the case.
So that's what I'm saying is that like the DJs, even though like New York, y'all wouldn't have the early. Oh, y'all still would have the early records for Down South Records. Y'all just wouldn't play them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't play that. Shit.
What was Lil Jon label? Was it?
TVT.
TVT. Yeah, we used to look at this just to throw it in the garbage. It's like I'm not playing.
Hey,
this
they
shit.
were very. The vinyl was very distinctive.
You just squash your beef with Lil Jon.
Yeah, we just had.
But I'm being real though. I'm not.
He said, "What those
no offense to Lil Jon. I love Lil Jon. But I used to be. I ain't go front. That's how I used to be back in like the late '90s. We used to get those TVT records.
You know, Suja's birthday's coming up.
It's an annual beef. No, this is the rollout. This is the rollout.
Don't start nothing, man. Every year, I don't want to start nothing for Lil Jon, man.
Every year, Never and Lil Jon got to go at it.
And it's funny because TVT had a very distinctive label.
It was neon green.
Yes, it was neon green.
They had the neon green. They had the baby blue.
Yeah.
The blue. I don't know if it's baby blue, but bluish color.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the orange. Yeah, we used to look at the TVT. It's like, man.
I know.
Ain't nothing good on here. We ain't gonna
I used to get like the 8-ball MJG, and I'd be like, I can't play this nowhere.
Oh, that's so funny, man.
Yeah, we were like, I don't want to carry this shit.
I'm keeping it real, man. Yeah.
They used to give us doubles of like 8-ball MGG.
Triples.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
I'm like, yo,
I don't even want one. Why are you giving me 3 copies of this?
I'm like, yo, I can't play this shit. And then
I go for when I left my apartment in New York to move to Vegas.
Yeah,
I must have left like a bunch of TVT records in my older place.
Dude, it gets worse.
So whoever moved into that 13B on 135th Street, they have like they have the whole library.
This is gonna be the video
TVT.
clip.
Yeah, this is the clip.
The whole library of TVT from '98 to 2003.
And don't forget, August 22nd, Scam Summit.
Yo, you gonna have beef with Lil Jon again, man?
Yeah, bro.
This is gonna be the DJ City video clip of you shitting on TVT.
Lil Jon was the only artist on TVT.
Yeah,
you had
Pitbull. Pitbull was on TVT.
What was Snoop Dogg boys? The
Eastsiders.
They was on TVT.
Did they have
Teacher
anything?
Moses was on TVT.
See, there was a bunch.
Teacher Moses.
Teacher Moses?
Teacher Moses. Yeah, she was from the Bay.
Teacher. Yeah. What was her song?
You'll Never Find, featuring Jadakiss.
Oh.
There was a bunch of artists.
She had
on
that song
TBT,
"Be Your
man.
Girl." Raphael Sadiq did a lot of her albums.
Their label wasn't that bad, man. There was some shit on there.
Lil Jon and the East Side Boys were on that.
There
label
were
too, right?
there were other labels that had worse, man.
Like
come
who?
on.
I mean, I've named a few.
Like
I'm not shit on TBT no more.
yes, you are. Now you're making me compare like other labels.
Oh, I got one.
Wait, was it Nina Sky?
Speed. Is that
Speed?
Was that like the graveyard of hip hop artists?
You're talking about Koch? Koch.
But there was Speed. There was an affiliate of Koch.
But Koch who blew up Koch?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones,
yeah.
the Diplomats.
Yeah.
Was it the Diplomats? Or was it just
Dipset.
Jim Jones?
Just Jim Jones.
No, I think Dipset was signed to
But
Koch.
Dipset.
No.
Dipset, yeah, there was. Some of their artists were signed to.
Oh, no.
Koch.
But Dipset itself was signed to Def Jam.
But after they left Def Jam, they went to Koch.
Yeah.
Really?
Never know better than me. But I thought only.
But Jim Jones is on there also.
Like J.R.
I thought
Ryder was on Koch, right?
I thought Cameron and Jewels had deals with Def Jam, but as a Dipset group, they were under Koch.
So Diplomatic Immunity was on Def Jam, no?
That one album, the first album was definitely on Def Jam.
Yeah.
But when that deal fell through, then they went to Koch.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
And who was like J.R. Ryder was on Koch?
Yeah.
Is that his rap name? J.R.
J.R.
Ryder?
Ryder? Yeah.
Or am I thinking of the basketball
No,
player?
that both. It's J.R. Ryder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one song, right? Shake.
But Koch is paying good money. Wasn't the Locks is on there at one point?
I don't know.
I know the game was on there at one point.
I know a lot of motherfuckers started going there like that was like, yo, like no labels wanted you.
That was a paycheck though. I heard that was paying good.
I think it was only paying good because the percentages of the publishing was larger.
Yeah.
Maybe?
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, because they had higher
Absolutely.
percentages,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Damn.
But it wasn't because they were like getting advances. I don't think they were getting advances, yo. Like, I'm kind of curious.
Well, didn't someone just get into a beef recently because they were clowning people for going to Koch during that time, like saying that's where people were going to die?
Yeah,
like
that was like the graveyard of labels.
Yo, there should be a documentary on Koch because that was kind of an interesting era.
Yeah, because I never heard of Koch until Jim Jones. I want to say, like when We Fly High blew up, like it was. I mean, Koch was representing.
Yeah, but
him,
he
right,
had a
during that time.
couple of bangers on that shit.
He did.
He
Yeah.
had Certified Gangster.
Yeah, I'm saying Certified Gangster with Game.
Didn't he have one more?
Yeah.
He did, right?
That was on Koch. Yeah.
No, he had Certified Gangster.
Yeah.
He had Fly High.
Yeah.
And then he had something else.
After We Fly High. Oh,
I know it was
the one with
3 songs.
Rod Browns.
Yeah,
that
Ron
joint?
Brown.
Pop Champagne.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
That
Rob
was
Browns.
it,
What
yeah.
happened to Rob Browns? I
He
think
was-
he's writing for a lot of motherfuckers now.
He was talented.
He wrote a
was
lot
like-
of hits, Rob Browns.
Yeah, he
right?
did.
Yeah. And production.
What else
He
did
did. He produce Ether for Nas.
Oh, he did.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he
did.
did, he
He
did,
called
he
himself
did.
Eat the Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beginning of the song.
Eat the boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
We got to bring that era back, yo.
What happened to him though?
Yeah, I think
Did
he's
he just
still
have
doing
his run?
production. I think he's still
Yeah.
writing and shit. Wait,
I think
hold on.
so. Yeah, I think he's still
He had a
doing
very
production
unique
also.
sound.
I want to say that he had a recent hit. Are you looking it up, Ron
Yeah.
Browns? I feel like he had a recent hit that
Like,
he
that
just
he
wrote.
wrote?
Yeah. I
wouldn't
think
be
he just wrote
surprised.
some shit. What the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about this shit now.
We talking about Koch. We went from
talking
TBT
about-
records.
We were talking about 50 Cent and then somehow.
No, we were talking about the worst requested songs.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
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 All right. How often are you put on to like new music from a request though? Like where you got educated?
You know what? I never forget. I did a bar mitzvah
What year was this?
back in like when Rough Riders the Volume 1 came out,
Okay.
and these kids came up to me requesting Down Bottom.
With Dragon.
Yeah, and I was like, "What is that?" And
And
he was
Juvenile.
like, yo, you got that the Rough Riders Volume 1 soundtrack? I'm like, "Yeah." Yo, play that song. And I'm like looking at these little white kids, and I'm like, "What?" So I went and I played the song. I'm like, "Yo." And then like the next week, I was just hearing it on the radio, and I'm just like, "Damn, man,
Damn. You
got
got
put
put
on.
this is
on.
a big song."
Jewish white kids put you
Like,
on to
put
that
me on
shit.
to Down Bottom. Yeah, true story.
Yo, there was a time, and wait, we could maybe take this out, but there was a time where like hip hop was like trap music was really popping,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden like white strippers started coming to like the clubs and putting me on to like just like
No. Yeah.
whatever was that.
That was
Did you know it?
2013.
And I was like
2013.
shocked because prior to that year, when a white girl would come up, it would be like she would be requesting top 40 or pop music.
Young
But then they started asking for like these B-side hood ass records that I never even heard of.
Gucci Mane and shit.
Yes. And I was like, yo, what do you
OJ
like?
the Juice Man and shit. Yeah.
When was that? That was like
2010 or 2013.
You know, that's crazy. Literally the first time I ever heard Travis Porter, I was DJing in DC and it was 2 white girls.
Yes.
They came and was like, yo, do you have Bring It Back Travis Porter? And I was like, I'm not familiar. And I literally, they were like, yo, like, check it out. I looked it up and I was like, damn, like, this is kind of a banger.
Yeah,
and I think I ended up playing it like twice that night. Yeah. And then I think after that, 8 Ladies came and then, you know, all they hits. But like, I was like, wow.
I think it was when the 2010s hit and it totally changed my whole perception.
It was at 70 BPM era.
It totally changed my perception of when white girls would come up and request. What you got? In like the early 2000s to be like, yo, can you play Madonna?
Young MC, like, yo, play some
Christina Aguilera.
Do you remember? Did you see this tweet from Stretch Armstrong?
No.
Where I'm paraphrasing, but basically he was playing Shabba Ranks. He was playing all this 90s dancehall. And these 2 girls came up to him and basically told him, like, can you play dancehall? And he's like, I'm playing dancehall. And they're like, this is reggae. Can you play dancehall? To Stretch Armstrong.
Jesus Christ.
And I was looking at that tweet and I'm like, yo, that kind of like sums up what's going on right now in music. But it also made me remember in the early 2000s when all that crossover, Ja Rule, Fat Joe with Ashanti, right? What's Love? All of that shit started coming out, and there was this formula of like
singer rapper.
Yes, like singing choruses with like rapping verses. Yeah, and white girls back then would be like requesting it, and they'd say play hip hop, and I'd be playing actual hip hop. They'd be like, not rap music, play hip hop. So they started calling that new. They thought it was like a new genre.
Like I'm Real with Ja Rule and J Lo would be considered.
Yeah, they would hip hop.
Yeah.
What would I do without my baby?
But if I'm playing like Flip Side or something,
that's rap.
They're like, no, can you play hip hop? Like not rap, just like hip hop. And I was like confused.
Yeah.
You remember that era?
Yeah.
Where they would just like, can you play hip hop?
I know.
You're like,
what? This is hip hop.
This is hip hop.
No,
but
it's
it kind of makes sense, right? Because hip hop.
You want me to do some graffiti?
You want me to
break dance?
You want me to explain to you the five
elements?
It's actually 3 elements or 4 elements.
Oh, it's not 5?
It's the 3 elements, man.
Breakdancing, graffiti, DJing, rapping. Isn't that 5, right?
It's the 4 elements. You just said it.
Yeah. So
Breakdancing, DJing, rapping, graffiti. And there's one more thing.
I thought it was fashion.
Fashion, shut up. This is a broad fashion.
No D.
Beatboxing, I don't know.
Yeah, motherfuckers in the Bronx in the 70s were like, yo, fashion. Yo.
Fashion. You gotta look fly.
It's that one dude who couldn't do none of those shits, right? What about fashion, y'all?
My sheepskin and my Lees in Adidas.
Look at my belt buckle, yo.
Got my name on it. My name is on it, man. Come on. This is hip hop.
D would have been that motherfucker. What about
Like,
fashion?
hey man, I got this gold chain.
I got my Kazals.
You know what, man? The 5th element would have to be.
Yeah, it's 4, Craig.
It's only 4 elements, man. Don't try to add
the 5th
elements.
That's the movie.
The 5th element.
You want to add fashion? You want to add fashion? You can add fashion.
Because he couldn't do none of that.
All right. What do you call it?
I really looked it up. It's only 4.
I know. I'm 4 or 5. You know my memory is hard.
I was close.
Yeah. I like the fashion one. I'll add that.
Yeah, you can add fashion to it.
Designing.
If I was on TV, I would have stood by that too. If I was looking at debate, fashion. What are you talking about?
Dude, what you did? 3 stripes.
Come on, man. Dap it Dan. Come on, man.
I'll bring up all that shit. What about fashion?
Tracksuits. The Kango hat did a lot for hip hop.
Fat Farm.
Fat Farm.
Even though Fat Farm came in the 90s, but that's hip hop.
Rockefeller Baby Fat. South Pole.
You kind of got to talk about the crack era though, about hip hop though.
Have to.
So maybe the crack era was
The 5th element.
Drugs is the 5th element.
That financed all the labels and
you wouldn't have all the gold chain and the styles and shit.
Well, the drug dealers that was before crack, but anyway.
Yeah, the drug dealers. The drug dealers is the 5th element.
Yeah, the Supreme Team is the 5th one.
Yeah. What do you call it? And you know what, man? Let me give a shout out to DJ Nonstop. So like with this whole Bad Bunny request shit, he actually made stickers like a month ago that said I already played Bad Bunny.
That's hilarious.
And he put them on his laptop and he gave them all to the DJs. He's been
great.
So anyway, like with him doing that, I saw that like some people like added me and I saw like his stickers and shit, and I like did a quick design with the Ghostbusters logo and all of this stuff, but. Anyway, people were like asking for T-shirts for I already played Bad Bunny. But anyway, go look up DJ Nonstop. That's at DJ Nonstop with 2 P's. So it's stop with STOPP. So look up DJ Nonstop. I think he's going to start dropping tees and stickers if y'all want it.
Yeah.
And I gave him the Ghostbusters design. I was just like, yo. Make your money or make some money or do something with that.
So that's the first collab we have.
No, I mean that's his shit. That's his shit. That's his shit. You know what I'm saying?
DJ Nonstop.
Yeah, Nonstop. So if y'all want to look, if y'all gonna like, if y'all want like tees or stickers, hit up DJ Nonstop. That's at DJ Nonstop with 2 P's at the end. And big shout out to him, man. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
What do you call it? So y'all been going out.
Yeah.
Vegas has been busy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Busy.
Fucking weekend feels like a holiday weekend.
I've been going out a lot, bro. It fucking hurts.
I know.
Yo, shout out to DJ Clutch.
Oh yeah.
Great DJ said he
Yo, that was the first time of me meeting him when you were playing.
Yeah. So
he was mad cool.
DJ
was that the homie Clutch from New York?
No. DJ
another Clutch.
DJ David Clutch. He's the resident at Encore Beach Club. Oh my God. But he opened for me at Encore Beach Club, and it was like honestly one of the most enjoyable sets I've heard.
Yeah, we were reviving from it.
It was great. Shout out to David Clutch. He killed that shit. It was one of those things where like it started putting me in a good mood, and it made me want to DJ like right after him.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice, man.
He was playing like really dope house, like
melodic.
Yeah, 80% of the house shit he was dropping I ain't even heard yet. Like it was just really great remixes.
Yeah,
his taste in hip hop was great, and it was super clean mixes. It was just like perfect, man.
He was on sticks too. All sticks, no laptop.
He did a great job, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, man. He did an amazing job. He has a very interesting story, which I think you were telling me a little bit about.
Yeah, he was a busboy
at Encore Beach.
Yeah, and they just gave him a shot one Saturday, and they're like, "Hey, just give it a go," and they called him back.
Wait, was it like they just needed a DJ?
I don't know what was the situation, but they just gave him a shot on a Saturday, and he did well, and then they called him back the next month, and then
Oh wow!
Yeah, but he was just a buzz.
That's kind of like an old way of how shit used to happen though back in the day, right? Yeah. Like that would never happen now.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be very rare to happen now, but I
don't even think it'll happen now. But
yeah, but that's some shit that would happen in the 90s definitely, or the early 2000s.
Yeah,
where like a DJ didn't show up and they knew one of the bus boys were like fucked around with DJing. Yeah. They'd be like, "Yo, you got to cover for him tonight."
It's your shot, man.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't what's his name, Mauricio, the same way?
Mr. Mauricio,
like he was like
in Miami.
He was he was helping out the door, and I guess dude didn't show up.
Oh yeah, that's
he did tell us that story when we were in Miami.
So he went on. It's just one of those.
That is some 90s shit though.
Yeah,
like, you get called. You don't hear that shit anymore.
No, hell no.
Especially at a huge ass club like I think it was probably Trist.
No, it was Excess.
Was it
Excess and Trist or some shit like that?
No, I think that motherfucker used to spin with me at Trist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it was at Trist. It was definitely at Trist.
So he was a busboy on one of the venues over there at Wynn.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
That shit would never happen again.
Nah.
They would never happen. Can you imagine? There's too many DJs
I'm about to say
that
too, and everybody waiting to get fucking jump on. Everybody bring their laptops wherever they go. Like, yo, you got your... Oh, yeah, I got... Just let me run to my car and let me get my laptop. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Yo,
there'd be a motherfucker that just poof out of nowhere.
I remember that happened to me. I forgot where I was supposed to DJ at, and the schedule got mixed up, and I wasn't at the venue.
Yeah.
So there was like another DJ there, and it was like, yo, you got your laptop? Never's not here. Can you get on? Yes. Let me just go to my car and get my laptop. And I'll be right on.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah.
Do you blame him, though?
No, I don't. I mean, like, damn, all right, cool.
Yo,
but it's like everyone's ready now. Like, DJs are hungry. They'll bring their laptops.
They bring two USBs and they're ready to go.
But also these management companies, they'll be on top of it.
Yeah.
They don't want to lose that. They're not going to lose that spot. to another DJ. They're gonna rotate one of their dudes in there.
Yeah, a security guard.
Yeah. I'd be so you'd be damned if he let a busboy DJ a slot.
You better fucking good over.
Yo, the dude twins can't make it. Yo, we gonna put on a busboy.
I got somebody ready. Don't worry.
D Miles, it's on you.
He's gonna pay for that Lear jet for having him go over there, man. He ain't gonna let that happen, yo. 100%.
Yo, did seeing Clutch on sticks make you want to get on sticks even more?
I do want to learn record box.
Yeah.
I do, just because like the heat in Vegas, it's been worse. Is it worse now?
It's worse.
You did
worse,
you did a pool, right?
Yeah. And actually, I didn't have a problem with my laptop, but I was thinking about like putting all my music on a stick.
Yeah.
So I could be ready in case my laptop like cut off for me.
Yeah.
I was talking to Rock the Con because he's on record box, and he does Serato too, but he fucks with record box and shit. And I was talking to a few other DJs. Oh, Flight! Shout to DJ Flight. He was talking to me. He's switching over to record box. We were talking, and he was like, "Yo, I'm switching over to record box as we speak."
Damn.
Because the 115-degree weather was fucking up his
laptop,
especially the new MacBooks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
That's like
Nev, did you use your new one for the pool?
Well, I stopped using it in the sun. The first time I ever used it was at Dre's beach, and it was
I was with you.
You hit me, and it cut off for me, and I was like, "Yo, what?
Did you have to DJ on mine though?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
My shit, and it was just brand new. That was like the first time I ever had it out. And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Damn,
that was the literally from your experience. We realized
the new laptops is not compatible.
You have to have two in Vegas. You have the 2015 or 2000.
Cause they have the fans in them. Like the new ones, I don't know about now, but back then they wasn't putting the fans in those new laptops.
I think they took them out.
No, they took them out to put more space.
Permanently,
But yeah, I mean, like you have to have two laptops, one for the pools outdoors and one for whatever indoor shit you have.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's some crazy shit. But I do want to get the record box, and I do want to fuck with it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Plus, when I'm like, because when I was at the pool, I have a stick full of like songs just in case some shit happens. Yeah. I have like 500 songs just in case.
Yep.
And while my laptop was cooling down, I had to like just go back and forth on certain songs. And it was fun.
Yeah.
It made me.
So you had to like use your
I had to mix like 4 to 5 songs on sticks while the laptop was cooling and restarting, and I was making sure it was all good.
Wow, man. So you having a problem with your laptop now?
It's the heat, man.
This is the heat because of the heat.
This is the dumb thing that I did, right? I left my MacBook right in my bag, under the DJ booth, right? But it's still hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like when you get to the venue, you have to take your laptop out and cool it out. You can't leave it in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. And then when I was gonna use it, I took it out and it was still hot.
Yeah.
It's just got to cool down. But once it cooled down, it was all good. It was all good. But yeah, but when I was on sticks, and I was just kind of scrolling and looking for songs, it made me feel like digging for records a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because you're kind of like, and you're letting the music play a little longer.
True.
And you also have a small selection of music. You don't have like 20,000 or 40,000 songs available on that one.
Yeah, but
stick.
we ain't playing all those songs either.
But still, you have that choice with the stick. You only have, like you said, maybe 400, 500, even less.
I think it requires you to be more organized.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas like when you're, when you're on Serato, you're scrolling a little bit more.
You have more of a
you stumble upon shit.
Yeah, exactly. More choices to choose from.
Right. And I think with the record box, it's just a different approach, and it makes you approach things differently.
Yeah.
And then and then I wasn't looking at like a laptop screen.
Yeah.
So it was just
Was
it was
your
just
concentration
different.
was a little tighter when you're on the sticks?
I think I was like, I think maybe the problem with when I'm on Serato is I'm thinking like 6 to 8 songs ahead.
Right.
But then I'm looking like when I'm DJing, I'm like I'm going 6 to 8 songs ahead. But I'm like, what if I went a reggaeton way? So now I'm thinking 6 to 8 songs another way. You understand what I'm saying? And now I'm thinking about 12 songs. So now I'm just concentrating on 12 songs, and then it becomes mathematical.
Yeah.
And I think when I was on sticks, it was just kind of like I was playing music.
Right.
Does that make
Like
any
you were just
sense?
kind of like vibing instead of trying to be
I was
strategic,
kind of like, oh, what other songs are on here? Oh, I haven't heard this in a while. That'll go good with this. Let me play that. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Instead of like, Serato just made me, because you put things in prepare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then you're just kind of like, it becomes mathematical. Like, are they reacting? They're reacting. Okay, I'll keep going this way. You know? Yeah. But I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. You know what I'm saying?
No, it makes sense though.
Because I've done a pool set maybe for 30 minutes on sticks before.
Yeah.
And I was way more. I slowed myself down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, like you weren't just quick mixing. Like I slowed myself down. Scrolling kind of did feel like digging a little bit. And then when I selected the song, I'm like, okay, cool. And it kind of like just gave me like a vibe. Like I was just going with a vibe.
It's like it's kind of like you're focusing more on the taste and the selection of the music instead of just like the constant energy, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta beat them on the head. Yeah. You know, whatever. And you know, I think with the sticks, it was like more of a vibe.
Yeah.
Like pretty much probably everyone on Selection was on sticks, right?
I think he's on sticks. I didn't see Sasha Marie. I didn't really look at her, but I know for a fact, Joe K be on sticks. Yeah.
Honestly, like if someone called me up to do like a 45-minute hour set now, I think I would just maybe bring sticks.
Yeah. I think
like just to do that shit. Like I ain't gonna bring my laptop and all that shit. Like if I'm gonna do like an hour, I'll just be like, let me just bring sticks. Let me do something special. Like make a special playlist or like whatever my set, and then let me just do that. Yeah, and it's kind of fun. It's like it's a little scary. You just have to know the room though, right? You can't just go there and then be like, damn, I'm stuck with this. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it,
like that's
you gotta know you gotta know what you're getting yourself into.
Your improvisation is a little different when you got your sticks versus your entire catalog, 500 gig library.
Yeah, but I think it's good, man. Like, we used to fuck around like at the end of the night, like if I ended early. Like in the early 2000s, if my room ended early, I would go to Never's room. If his ended early, he would go to my room, and I would DJ off of his laptop.
Off of each other laptop.
Yeah, and he'd DJ off of my laptop, and we just like. But this is when Vegas used to close at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Oh yeah.
So like,
and plus we didn't have as much music as we do now that we did back in 2000s on our laptop.
You think so?
I know so, man.
Oh man, well yeah, I mean that was like 15 years ago,
bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Hundreds of songs,
thousands.
And it wasn't a remix for every fucking song, like 20 remixes for every song that was popping at the time.
That's true. But it was like more fun back then. Like
it was a lot more fun.
When did we stop DJing together? Like when did motherfuckers stop DJing? When the EDM shit started, right?
Yeah,
it's like motherfuckers stopped DJing, like having fun. Like it became like a thing where like. If I went to your gig and we were hanging out, you'd be like, "Yo, get on." Yeah. Hey, remember that was like a crazy. Yeah. Can you imagine that happening now? Like they would never do that.
No. Like if the homie was in town.
Like even Vice, they would be like me, Rockticon, Never, 5 at Body English.
Yeah.
And Vice would be DJing. He'd be like, "Yo, Rock, get on," and Rock would play 5 songs, and then Rock would be like, "Yo, Crook, get on," and we just be hanging out. I'm like, "Yo, that would never happen now, yo." Can you imagine a manager seeing that shit?
But that was also
and this was like prime
time. Get
time.
mad and freak out.
This was like borderline prime
and it wasn't
time.
like we were scrub DJs. You was like the fucking
cream of the crop
at the time.
I don't know about that.
I would say so.
I mean, whatever.
There's some top tier shit.
But that was also during the time where the headliner didn't have a closer.
We were like good appetizers.
Yeah. You're good dessert.
We was an appetizer from the 5-star restaurant.
We were a good starter. Like,
isn't that during the same? That was around the time when crab cakes.
The caviar.
But that was around.
We wasn't on no AM shit.
Yeah. Oh, of course not, man.
But the DJ back then,
we didn't say that either.
I know.
Y'all would never have a closer though, right? So y'all were able to dictate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have like a 2-hour set, and then
they have
the closer would get back
presentations like
on.
that. Did you?
Huh?
Did you guys have like presentations?
Nah.
Like the bottle was coming out. Yo, play this. So it became a chore.
Like if Vice was on, Vice was playing from 12:30 to close. And then right around like 3:30, he might be like, "Yo, want to hop on?"
Yeah,
right? Like
he
didn't have a closer.
He would do it like 2:30.
But yeah,
big difference.
Yeah,
it's not like, the first hour.
He would do that shit.
But there wasn't like a closer waiting around to get back on.
Yeah,
it would just be like the homies around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they would trust the DJ.
But it was like
more.
a thing here in Vegas, though. Everyone would kind of hop on.
Yeah, everybody.
I remember every time 5, like we wouldn't. Sometimes we would, like when 5 was DJing, we wouldn't say what's up to him in the booth. We would just hang out at the bar. Because if he saw us, he'd make us DJ. Yeah. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Because he'd be like, "Yo, man, get on," and then he'd be like, "We'll play like 2-3 songs," and he disappeared.
And shit, man.
Whoa.
So then we end up DJing like half an hour, 45 minutes.
Go C5.
And we're like, yo, where the fuck is 5? And we're like, we're
Fucking
just
Casper.
DJing, and I see 5 at a table, like like having shots or some shit. I'd be like, yo, I'm not doing that shit no more, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Chester 5.
Of course, remember 5 used to do that shit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this was when 5 also used to like throw up into garbage trash cans.
Oh my god.
He'd just be like talking to you, you'd be having a conversation.
It turns around.
He'd be like, yo, give me a second. And you'd be like, in the trash can. He'd be like,
And then he
what was you saying?
Fucking 5. Now he's all fit.
Fit 5 is different.
Fit 5
bro.
is different,
With
bro.
his muscular ass
Yeah,
face.
he's drinking green juice in the booth. Yeah. That
When he
was-
smiled, he looked like he gonna rip his cheekbones.
he looks like
He got that tight chiseled face now,
he's
man.
like handsome Squidward.
Man.
Chester 5. What a great guy.
Nah, I love 5, man. Shout to 5.
Chester 5.
We just shit on him, throwing
Yeah,
it.
we
he's
love
throwing up.
up.
Smoking a cigarette. Now he's drinking.
I
green
miss
juice.
the 5 used to be in the DJ booth with a bag of Cheetos, just like eating this shit, looking at you, DJ.
5 was something else. 45 and Fit 5 are two different people.
Two different people.
Two different.
He's evolved. He's evolved.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like
man.
the second generation of
We
Pokemon.
haven't evolved.
No, we're still the same.
man.
You're still the same appetizer.
I'm still crab cakes.
Yeah, he's still crab cakes.
It's getting a little old now.
I know, right?
Calamari today. They're choosing other shit. Their egg rolls look
man.
pretty good.
Hey, yo, so are y'all wearing masks indoors when you DJing in the clubs right now?
You know what? I was in San Diego last weekend,
Yeah.
and I didn't have my mask on.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, it was packed though, right?
It was really packed. Yeah.
Yo, San Diego's popping right now. I think everywhere's popping, but San Diego's popping.
Yo, that spot. I wasn't DJing. I passed by the spot, Sidebar.
Yeah.
That shit. There was a line around the corner like 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one in Pacific Beach?
No.
I'm
sorry.
That's in downtown. That's in
Downtown?
Gaslight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, first, it's funny. I was going to look for somewhere to eat, and I walked by, and I'm like, damn, this is a long line. And then like a half hour later, the line got longer, and I see Fresh One was out front. Shout out to Fresh One for San Diego.
Fresh One.
And he was just like, yo, man, you should go inside. Scooter's DJing.
Whoa, Uncle Scooter.
How sweaty was he?
Oh, he was sweaty, man. But I go inside, and the shit was packed. It looked like spring break in
MTV?
oh man, what Mexican?
Cancun?
Cancun, yeah. It looked like
Mexican.
Cancun in there. And it was like packed. And I'm just like, I had no mask, and I'm just like, oh shit, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's a weird feeling. A little bit, like a little subconscious feeling, like
Yeah,
being around all
man.
that many people.
Yeah, but you know how many motherfuckers like I would be saying like, damn, man, I should wear a mask, right?
Yeah.
And if I say that shit, someone's gonna tell me like, why are you gonna wear a mask for?
Exactly, man.
You know that shit is bullshit. You know it doesn't
Yeah.
help. And then I'm like, oh man, I don't want to go through this conversation.
But I've been getting mask shame too. Every time I DJ, I put it on. They're like, "Why are you still wearing
What's
that
wrong
for?"
with you?
Yeah, I'm just like, okay.
I be making shit up sometimes.
Yo, I'm feeling some symptoms. Get
my
away
mom,
from
my
me.
mom's staying with me. Some
Yeah.
weird
They
shit.
don't give a fuck.
I
bro.
got
People
family
are
with
like,
me. You know how it is.
Yo, it's fake anyway. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not gonna.
I'm even starting to see, like in the clubs,
You
it's
want-
optional with the staff. Like certain
Yeah.
people are wearing it. Like certain bartenders might wear their masks. Some bartenders aren't. Some like management might have it on.
Yeah, I've
you
noticed
know.
that also.
People at the door, the host, you know, like some of them might still be wearing it. Like most of them aren't right
Yeah.
now.
It's weird because it's kind of like we're near the tail end of this thing,
Kind of, yeah.
but it's almost like we're not.
It feels
Because
like
it's like
Yeah.
because it's like the numbers are going up,
Yeah.
right? The cases are going up in Vegas.
Mhm.
I'm sure they're going up in LA,
massively.
but I feel like there's not as many deaths. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
right? It's
Either that
more
or they're not
cases.
reporting it.
No, they would
Yeah.
have to report
But
if
it
was
just seems
COVID.
like it seems like this new Delta variant is like
it's pussy, kind of.
because I think there's some other countries that shut down again.
Australia did, and I forget what part of Europe.
Yeah,
did, too.
Australia's on lock until 2022.
Yeah, they keep it. They stay in the house.
Yeah, there's motherfuckers that are locking back down. So the question is how bad is this gonna get that we're
Yeah.
gonna have to, but I don't think that the U.S. is gonna go to lockdown again.
I don't think so either.
There's
man.
no
I think a
fucking
combination with a lot of people being vaccinated, the people that are catching it, from what it seems like, are the ones that have not been vaccinated.
No,
really,
I know a few people that have the vaccine and
and
caught
still
it,
caught it.
like
Yeah.
in the last week.
But
Which
it's
vaccine
mild.
did they get though?
It's mild.
Pfizer.
It doesn't. Even if they get the vaccine, they're gonna get it. It's just gonna be more mild.
Yeah, I want one of my boys. He said,
Hopefully,
one of my boys said he felt sick enough to go get a test, and he was down for like a week.
you feel it. It's like a bad cold. It's like a bad cold. It's not like a really terrible cold, but from what a lot of industry motherfuckers that we know right now in the past 2-3 weeks, they've been testing positive, bro. Yeah. They haven't been. They've been like kind of like they've been taking the week off and shit. Yeah. But it's not like it's not spreading. It's spreading like a motherfucker, man.
I have a homegirl that works in retail, and she actually caught it, and she was kind of like low key for about a week.
I mean, D, you probably had it 4 times in the last week.
Right, man. You probably have it now.
How was that in and out? Did you ever taste that shit?
Yeah, the cheese and everything. I was good.
You tasted that burger? Did you taste it? Did you really
sure?
taste it?
Yeah.
You sure you did?
Now, it's funny. I think about a week ago, I was out, and I was just like walking through this venue, and I was walking through the crowd, and I got to the bar, and I started coughing. And I was like, damn, man, like,
that's the worst.
But it was like an uncontrollable cough.
It's the worst.
And I feel like people just started judging me. While I was at the bar, like, they slowly started moving away.
That's one way to get your drink.
I was like, fuck, man, like, and even I was like, maybe should I leave right now? Like, get outside and get some air? Like,
yeah, did you have one of those those bronchitis coughs?
Yeah, it was like it was kind of a hack.
Like, those deep coughs that come from your stomach.
You try to shake it off.
It'd be like, nah, I'm all right.
It's cool.
It'd be like, nah, that's not a normal cough. That's
Delta shit, right there, boy.
That shit came from your stomach, man.
I kept looking around like, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool. Other churches are like, ooh, move.
That should be happening when I'm in the lift sometimes. I still have the mask on, but I be in the lift and I'm holding in coughs.
I do the same thing also, man.
when cricket coughs, it scares me sometimes.
What do you mean?
Because it's some like loud ones, like, I'm just like, whoa. It's
when
like
I sneeze.
Sneezing
is different. Coughing.
Sneeze is scary.
Coughing is like,
you try to hold it in. You don't want your driver to think, all right, this guy got something.
Man.
You just like moving in the
jolting and shit.
Or you try to play it off like it's a sneeze, but it's a cough.
The worst is coughing in your mask, though, man. Like, you ever have that?
Well,
or sneezing in your mask.
Yeah, because you have all the spit still in there. And shit. Yeah,
it's like just like ricocheting off the mask and just hitting you.
I can't believe a year and a half, and we're still talking about this shit.
Yeah,
I feel like it's not gonna go away.
It's not.
It's like I'm telling you, in a few months, we're gonna have to get a booster shot for this Delta variant. I'm telling you, man. Like, shit be getting fucked up in the UK. I feel like in Europe, like, shit is getting fucked up over there. And I feel like we're going to get hit in like the fall or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, October.
And then there's going to be this talk about the booster shot. And then there's going to be motherfuckers who are like, don't take the booster shot. It's going to be mind controlling, like, enzymes in there that make you want to, like, I don't know, like kill your mother people. Or some shit. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they're going to say. I got to avoid motherfuckers because, like, these crazy motherfuckers want to, like, talk to me, yo. Mm-hmm. Especially, like, I'll go on the lift.
Yeah.
I don't know why they attracted to me. Like they,
jeez.
I'm in the lift. I'm in the lift.
Have a mask on. That's what
I'm in the lift, and the guy's like, "You can take your mask off," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, you have your mask on." And he takes it off. He's just like, "You could take it off. I don't give a shit."
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then he wants to go into that conversation.
So you really believe in this?
Fucking bullshit that we have to wear this anyway. Take it, and he starts going on, and I'm in the back. I'm like, I don't even want to. I
know a lot of people that's talking like that.
Yo, did you ever try that magnet test?
What?
My boy, he
Magnum test?
No, we can't do that. That's
one of my boys, man.
The Magnum test. That's
the man. Whoa, we get lost in there, Greg. Like, whoa.
No, one of my boys, he's hella like a conspiracy theorist, man. And he was like, did you get the vaccine? I'm like, yeah. He was like, bro, if you put a magnet where you got the vaccine, if it sticks, that's bad. Like, that means it's like some metal shit in your body that they put in there.
Go bring me one from the fridge.
He lives in someone's basement?
Does he have foil paper in his head?
And I was like, shut up, man. And then I just started thinking about it. I was like,
did you try it?
I never tried it.
Did he give you one of those edibles?
He tried that shit.
He tried it.
He got home and
this nigga full of shit, man.
Fucking D, bro.
Oh,
I'm not with that shit.
D be hanging out with the weirdest people, man.
Yo, D, you too friendly, man.
Yeah,
no, nice I just befriend people.
I gotta be careful when I hang with D, because he'd be like, "Yeah, I got some friends, me," and I'm like, "All right, this might be my exit when they come through, or we might like continue hanging and shit."
Yeah,
because you be bringing some people, and I'll be like, "I'm out, I'm good." I'm good.
I don't know, man. I just enjoy talking to different types of people.
There's been some times where I just need a friend. I want to hang out with D. And there's like 4 of these motherfuckers with him. I'm like, oh, I can't be vulnerable.
You just want a long time.
Yeah,
with
I just
D?
want to you just want to hang with a friend.
Some one-on-one.
It's one on time. You know, it's been a long day. Want to hang with your friend? No, it's like 6 of these motherfuckers and D, and you're like, what the fuck did I call a scrimmage for?
Are you still feeling the edible still?
Oh no, I feel better now.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah.
I had that bottle of water, like, it gave me life.
Yeah. Your eyes are looking a little more alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like,
I downed that bottle of water. Maybe I was a little dehydrated too.
yeah, we was out in the sun yesterday. For
So,
You ain't gonna get tested like Shakara Richardson.
God bless her, man. You know, I feel bad for her, but then I forgive my community for. I don't feel that bad for her. Like, I feel bad for her because I know she worked her ass off to get to that level, but I don't because she knew the rules.
Okay, so like we're talking about Shakara Richardson, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Athlete, Olympian athlete.
Yeah. Olympian
Well,
hopeful.
she didn't.
Well,
not Olympian now.
Should be an Olympian.
She should have
athlete.
been there. Yeah.
She tested positive for marijuana.
Yeah.
So now she's not going to Olympics. But she did break a record in her trials, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like seriously broke it like by a lot or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the fastest time in like,
it's 100 meters or something.
100 meter. Like her numbers were stupid, but they deemed her ineligible for smoking marijuana. Random test.
But it's illegal to smoke
right. But
What do you mean it's illegal?
while you're participating in the Olympics.
Right.
Well, yeah.
You can't have the marijuana in your system.
Right.
So she knew
But this is the US. This is the US standards.
Yeah.
This isn't the Olympic standards, is it? It's the US testing.
US testing.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not the Olympics,
but it's the US testing.
It's
you
the
know
US
you're not supposed to have the marijuana in your system.
right? And everyone was saying it was basically racism. Or they were saying it was racist, right?
Yeah, because it's technically not the Olympics yet, so it would be different if she went to Japan and tested.
Right.
Then people were saying like that should have been the standard, not that she's getting tested right now.
Basically saying the US standards should be like, if it's legal in certain states, why are we
Right.
Why, if it's legal in certain states, why the fuck are we stopping her from going?
Right.
Especially when she consumed and purchased the marijuana in a legal state, right?
Right.
Did she do it in Oregon?
I believe
or Portland?
so. She purchased it legally, used it legally.
In Portland. So they're saying like it doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
And it doesn't enhance her running quicker either.
Yeah, like
it kind of would slow her down. Like
and then they started saying, what's that guy?
Michael Phelps.
I was gonna call him Philip Seymour Hoffman.
You're so.
I just remembered the PH, and I was like, PH Philip. Yeah, Michael Phelps.
They got jumped on that.
They're like, he's a known like weed head, right?
Yeah,
big
after
time.
the Olympics, he was.
But this is after the Olympics.
but
They found out.
with the bong in his face.
No, but he still tested negative. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Some bad
and
weed.
then if you want to smoke a bunch of joints and do bong hits after the Olympics, like,
More than welcome.
who the
You
fuck
do
cares?
it. Yeah.
It just so happened. It's just unfair, right? Because
Yeah.
number one, it shouldn't be a criteria,
Yeah.
right? It shouldn't be.
But it's a little bit. It's unfair. But she shouldn't have broken the rules. And she knew in
yeah.
advance that you can't smoke.
Right.
If they found out, then you won't be able to participate in the Olympics, which is
Right.
fucked up.
And it's kind of messed up because a lot of the black culture right now is trying to cancel the Olympics.
Which is
And,
stupid.
like, boycott
Because
the Olympics.
They're saying because they're saying that the U.S. team denying Shakara Richardson
Mm-hmm.
is like racist, pretty much.
Right.
It's based
Yeah.
off of a race,
Yeah.
and then that's why they want to boycott
And
the Olympics.
and there's been a few things in
but
the
that's
process
wait,
too.
that's
I
why they
think-
want to boycott the Olympics because they think
Yeah.
Well, there were a few other things that were going on, like for swimming, for instance, they're not allowing women with coarser hair to wear swim caps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
it's
yeah,
an oversized cap.
swim caps,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
for women that might have braids, and it's geared towards minority women. So they're saying it's a
But
disadvantage.
didn't they later realize that was bullshit?
Nah, the Olympics just announced like maybe a couple of weeks ago that was going to be the standard. Like they couldn't wear like a certain cap. So just a lot of those things, and then obviously
Why does that make you more aerodynamic underwater?
I would think it slow people down too.
Yeah, but I feel like
I don't feel like a bigger cap gives you a benefit to win.
no, I think you don't. It doesn't.
It
But
just
for
sounds
whatever,
dumb.
I don't know, man. I don't know anything about the swimming portion, but there's a lot of like other women that are track athletes that are really, really hurt and saying like, "Yo, I've been busting my ass for
That's what I'm
15
saying.
years
It's like,
to get to
why
this point."
we can't boycott.
And then now y'all
want to
boycott the Olympics. I've been working my whole life for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
she's young though, right?
She could participate.
She got it
in the next Olympics.
Or the next 2 Olympics.
Yeah, exactly. So
she got time.
My whole thing is this: if there were like another white athlete who tested positive for marijuana and they let them go, that would be different.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if someone dug up some shit on Michael Phelps and he actually tested positive for marijuana, but they were like, "Yo, we need Michael Phelps," then that would be fucked up.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's an unfortunate thing. It's one of those things though that to me, I think this is what changes shit, right? With like, does this rule make sense? No. But is it still a rule? Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
And everyone followed the rules except her.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like 8 motherfuckers that broke the rules. It was just her.
Yeah.
Because all the other athletes tested negative. So in this case, it's just like one of those unfortunate things because she's a fucking star, number one, right?
Yeah.
And she went through like, then her mom passed away, like
Her biological mother passed away because she grew up in the foster system. Yeah. So her biological mother that she had just recently not known for too long passed away. So she was going through a state of depression and she used that as her coping. But it's just messed up because a lot of people were coming out, like Dwayne Wade came out saying, you know, half y'all motherfuckers got stock in these weed companies and probably own dispensaries, and yet this is the rule.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, other people just coming out speaking their piece, man, and it's just unfortunate for her.
But here's the interesting thing, right? If she did get a pass or if she doesn't get a pass, either way, this conversation, right? And this incident that's happened this year is going to cause potential change.
Yeah.
So that's the real thing.
That's the win.
Yeah. It's just like, to me, when I think of like certain things that happen that change and become like movements and like actually change the country or the world, like Rosa Parks, right? She was just tired. She was taking a seat, right?
She worked in a for a lawyer or some company.
So
they was able to like put it out in the open that she got kicked off the bus,
right,
and caused the movement.
But she was just sitting.
But she was just tired.
She was on the bus and she was sitting in the white section,
right?
In front of the bus.
Yeah,
in the front of the bus.
She was like, "There's a seat open,"
and they told her to move, right? Because black people have to sit in the back, right?
Yeah.
And she wouldn't move because she was like.
She was
she was tired.
Fuck that! I've been working all day.
She was like, "Nah, B.
I ain't going nowhere."
But that little thing created this huge ass movement, right?
Yeah.
This is probably horrible that I'm comparing it to. But for me, it's just those little things, those little ripples to me that like create change. I feel like this is going to create change.
Because you know, you've never heard of no one running faster off of weed. Like the fact that she was breaking world records. With marijuana in her system, like that just goes to show you
the opposite.
Yeah, but didn't slow down.
You're usually tired, slow, and hungry.
The only thing that I can think of is that the CBD from the weed that she was smoking will recuperate her body for the next run. But I think that's the only.
But it's natural.
upside.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah,
No,
the thing
it's
is
not. It's
natural.
natural.
It's
You know what I'm
not. It's
saying?
not
But
enhanced.
it's not like she was taking a puff before she ran. It was just in her system.
Yeah.
When they tested her,
It's also like it's bad choices, right?
Yeah.
But it's also like, you know, I feel like there has to be more communication within the U.S. teams.
Yeah.
Because I feel like these athletes get no support from the U.S.
No.
They're basically on their own. Like the stress level is crazy. It's like it's not only training to be the best. It's like they need like a sponsor, right?
Yeah.
Someone's got to pay for their trip,
for their flights
right?
and training.
Don't they have to like?
Yeah,
they have to like
especially
literally telemarket call like motherfuckers like, yo, can you sponsor me? Like, I could potentially win gold.
Especially
and
with those
paying the hotel fee.
No, I'll say especially with those individual sports, because you literally don't have any kind of financial backing through an organization or a team.
And you know what's a crazier one? Some brands are banned from the Olympics. Like if Beats by Dre wants to sponsor her, they can't because she can't wear the headphones on camera because the Olympics have shunned them.
Yeah, the Olympics are sponsored by like Bose or something.
Yeah, so it's like it's just like then you have to play. Okay, can I get sponsored by Gatorade or is that banned as well? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stress that goes into.
Yeah.
So wait, who's making money off of the Olympics? Everybody?
These networks.
Yeah.
The networks are making money.
NBC?
Because none of the athletes get paid.
Yeah, the
Olympics is all
the gold.
Really?
The Olympics is all voluntary. No athlete gets paid for the Olympics because it's considered amateur competition.
Yeah, it's not professional.
Yeah.
So it's
like
all
the
about
NBA players, they doing it for free.
So it's all about the sponsorship deals afterwards.
Yeah, that's all.
Or during.
That's where they're making their money, especially those individual sports, track, volleyball, I mean, that's not out track and field, tennis, like those sports. It's all making money off of sponsors.
What a fucking risk, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then think about it, some of these people, like they have teams with them, like they're a conditioning coach or they're
nutritionists,
and they have
they
these
don't get
teams.
paid.
They don't get paid either. So it's all. So it's not only that person. It's not only just the
For
individual.
the love of America.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of these athletes are like, "Yo, why should we give a fuck about the Olympics when this country don't love us anyway?"
Yeah.
That was some of the stuff I was reading in response to Shakara.
I mean, you think about like these countries that are more, less fortunate in the States that are still running. Like fucking Usain Bolt is still running fucking around people just for Jamaica.
Crazy, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yo, Usain Bolt, Naomi Osaka, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't she say she was gonna play for Japan?
I don't know.
I didn't hear about that.
No, she just took time off because she wanted a mental.
No, but she said if she ever did the Olympics, because weren't they
Oh
having
yeah,
conversations?
she said that.
They were having conversations about having the pro athletes enter the tennis.
That's not different. Like NBA players that grew up in other countries,
yeah.
They play for their country when it comes to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, she is American. She's half Japanese.
Right.
Yeah.
But she's American.
Okay.
She wasn't. I don't think she was born in Japan or raised in Japan. I think she was raised here.
Yeah.
In the US. Maybe look that up. I'm not sure.
If she has any kind of dual citizenship or has applied ever or has like a passport, that's how you can. That's like the loophole.
Well,
for
I
the
remember
She was born in Japan.
She was.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I heard like motherfuckers. Oh, she was born in Japan.
So that means she has dual citizenship.
In Osaka, Japan.
Oh, okay.
All
right, that makes sense. Because then there was a lot of Americans that were insulted that
she wouldn't play for the
she
Olympics.
wouldn't play for the U.S.
Yeah.
And then she wanted to. She would play for Japan.
Yeah.
Because pro tennis players can't. They can't play in the Olympics, right?
They can now.
They can now. Okay,
Yeah.
that was the conversation.
Yeah, they're
that
like
was
the
happening.
NBA players now. They can play.
Is breakdancing is going to be in the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Is that
heard.
true?
Yeah. That's true.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It's
No
in
way.
One of the elements of hip hop has entered.
Yo, fam, there's a lot of breakdancers in Vegas.
Oh,
yeah.
ton.
There's a ton.
The dance movement out here is crazy.
The community is
bro.
big. Yeah.
I'm wondering if any of those motherfuckers made it. Maybe I got to do some
Actually, it's
research.
gonna be.
The Jabberwockies.
I don't know if they made it or not. I'm about to say it was gonna be in 2024, but it's gonna be this year.
It is going to be this year, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Dude, we gotta find one and give them a sponsorship.
Yo, I feel like that's gonna get some of the most viewership.
Yeah.
The breakdancing.
It's new. You got hip hop incorporated. That's gonna be crazy.
Well, some
That's
of the
crazy.
acrobatics.
Yo, that's a big move
it is,
for.
man.
That's a big deal for hip hop, yo.
I want to see what kind of music they're gonna be playing.
One of the
in these
5 elements.
competitions.
Well, some of the acrobats, like the ones that do the flips and shit, they dance in between the routines and they put Michael Jackson music and shit like that. So dancing is a
You think you're gonna hear like it's just begun or like some OG hip hop shit
Oh
in the
no,
Olympics?
man.
the thorough. But
I would like. I can't.
like
I can't wait to
Catherine?
watch that to see what the music selection is.
Imagine being the official DJ for the breakdancing
That's a good look.
competition for the Olympics.
D Nice.
But you won't get paid.
Yeah.
D Nice will be sponsored by
You better get a
Ford.
sponsor.
Of course, D Nice is gonna be.
D Nice
there.
is gonna be Ford.
DJ Cassidy.
Yeah, the two DJs.
DJ D Nice is gonna be like in the back of a Ford F-150
Yeah,
pickup.
that's
at the
gonna be his
Olympics.
sponsorship.
With a decked out custom DJ booth that like slides out of the truck bed.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
He
hell
went back
yeah.
in a tracksuit with some kazals and shit.
Yo, mad companies are already coming out with like their Japan lines for the Olympics. Like I saw Nike did like a whole like their stuff
damn.
already. Like,
Wait, what's the hot new sneaker for the Olympics? Anything?
just signature sneakers that are doing the Japan version.
Yeah,
They're not doing no Jordans or anything.
I mean, they'll probably have.
I think Adidas, man. The show top Adidas is gonna be.
How many of you?
what? Okay,
How many of you suckers are gonna wear those jumpsuits? The Olympic jumpsuits.
dude, I would not wear those.
The
He's
Olympic
gonna buy.
jumpsuit?
He's gonna wear the pants, right?
I'll probably wear the pants and a t-shirt.
Yeah, I can see it.
I
Do
feel
you,
like it's
do you
my-
think like the OG
Dressed
break
like
dance is gonna be salty? That they salty? Like, damn, why they have the Olympics now? Why couldn't they have it back in 84?
Would you be salty?
Niggas like crazy.
No,
legs.
he's upset now.
Would you be salty?
I don't know.
A little bit.
I don't know, man.
We should do
Because
this
some
on
of these guys, but
cardboard.
then again, some of these guys they traveled around the world, man.
Do you go ahead? So if we did this into DJing, right?
Yeah.
If there were, I mean, obviously there's more opportunities for DJs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys ever get sour about that shit? Like
if DJing became in the Olympics.
well, the thing is like, yo, like when we were DJing in the night, like from the 90s to the 2000s, right? Shit moved a lot slower, right? There was
Yeah.
no social media, so you had to build a name word of mouth, and reputation
Through a lot of things,
right?
Yeah.
Which is slower, right? But now, if you kind of like if you go viral or some shit happens, right, you could just kind of blow up, right? Or if the right people co-sign you on social media, you could kind of blow up. So like, I mean, do any of y'all feel salty when y'all see a younger DJ blow up and you're like, we couldn't have that opportunity?
No,
I don't think any of those. I don't think any of those OGs think that way.
If I saw
I mean, some of the OG rappers feel that way about the newer rappers.
because the money they get.
Because they didn't get any money when they
have
first came out.
360 deals. That's why.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, like what, like the Cold Crush and shit like that.
Cold Crush, like
Run
a
DMC.
Cool. I think Run DMC is good because Russell Simmons took
Oh,
care of
yeah,
it.
They was getting-
But like a Kumo D, like some of the early
Basically,
80s rappers.
everyone in the 90s and 80s.
Like, yeah,
A majority of them, right?
exactly, yeah.
Mostly the 80s though, right? 'Cause I feel like 90s they were starting to get money.
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
Didn't like Trap Called Quest, like everyone, like Q-Tip got like $40,000 for Low End Theory or some shit.
Yeah.
That sounds insane.
Like that's
Yeah.
that's literally
That's like a full what?
that's maybe a top 10 hip hop album of all time.
has to.
Low
Yeah,
End
man.
Theory.
Yeah.
And Q-Tip made $40,000 off of that shit.
He could have made that at McDonald's.
Yeah.
No, I mean this is in
Now.
the 90s.
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
90s,
I'm saying like
I mean,
40,000.
I mean, but they-
that's
what was
crazy.
$40,000 in the 90s? Like 120,
lot.
I mean, over like 100.
100.
Yeah.
That ain't shit.
Dude,
yo.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's when gas was.
That's why they was
76
touring.
cents.
That's why they used to
That's it.
tour a lot to make that money up.
Yeah.
How much do you think they were making a show back then?
5,000.
Shit is crazy.
I'd say 5,000.
Look at De La. Can you imagine how much De La? You think
Yeah.
De La? I don't know, man. I don't want to.
think-
I love these acts so much, but
Uh-huh.
like when I hear how much money they made, it's crazy because when I grew up listening to them, I thought everyone was a millionaire.
I thought the same
Yeah,
thing.
of course.
I
I thought
thought
they
they
were
was
all
all paid.
millionaires,
Yeah,
yo.
man.
I thought they was all millionaires, yo.
Yeah,
we
same.
see-
I wouldn't say millionaires, but I thought they had. They
I was
getting
young.
a
I
lot
was
of
like,
money.
No, I thought millionaires for sure. The way they were flashy.
I used to
and
see
shit.
them dudes in the streets, like in the like hanging out and shit. So I'm like, oh, they're not making
yeah.
millions like that.
But that's crazy
they
because
was
in
still
LA,
making money.
we didn't really see him like that. Like how you guys probably just see him around the way.
Yeah, bump into them. Be
Like-
like on 34th, be in the village.
They were like so exclusive. I thought for sure all these dudes was making millions.
Yeah, because you would never see them.
Yeah.
nah, I used to see them.
Like, if you would
motherfuckers
see
all the
Snoop
time.
Dogg, you'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that would be like a crazy deal. I remember Corrupt from the Dog Pound spoke at my junior high,
Oh my god.
and he like rolled up. We was like, it was like
corrupt.
we thought it was like seeing Jordan. Like
Damn.
it was
That-
crazy.
that's
They
pretty
seen
bad.
Jordan,
Yo, the Dog Pound was huge in LA.
It was.
Jordan Priestley.
Jason Priestley.
Oh, Jason Priestley. That's the dude from
I was to say
90210.
Jordan.
Jordan Priestley.
And you know, thinking back at it, I'm like, what was Corrupt talking about? Like,
would've-
why was he the one speaking at my junior high school, at my middle school? Like, what could Corrupt have to offer us?
And you were like, wow.
Everybody was glued. I don't remember a word he
At my
said.
college graduation, Fort Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Not Fort Whitaker.
Fort Whitaker.
Whatever his name is.
You remember the Civil War? That was that horrible battle at Fort Whitaker.
Yeah, him.
When the Native
And I
Americans
can't
took
remember.
over.
I can't remember
We
what he
planted, we
said.
planted our flag in Fort Whitaker.
That was a rough battle at Fort Whitaker.
Fort Whitaker battle.
Yeah, Forrest
The
Whitaker.
the South almost took Fort Whitaker.
Yeah, Fort Whitaker. Yeah, he spoke. I can't remember what the fuck he said. I was like, come on, bro.
Forrest Whitaker. Why they got him?
I don't
Did
know.
he go to that school?
I don't know, and I don't think so.
He's
He's from New York.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Yeah, I mean,
He
I
spoke
could be
at my,
wrong. But
yeah, he spoke at my college. I was just like, all right, cool.
At your college. That still
that's
blows
even
my
worse.
mind.
What college
That
was
blows
you
my
go
mind.
to?
This
Then they got
motherfucker-
Forrest Whitaker to speak.
Can you imagine Jamie could have been a cop? He could have been a cop, yo.
A detective.
You went to cop school.
Now, I mean, I worked at a police station.
He helped solve some crimes back in the
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
You borderline pig, yo.
I can
Whoa,
see
whoa, whoa,
Jamie doing.
disrespecting like me, right?
12.
I can see Jamie being
6.5.
8 3/4.
Be careful what you do around Jamie.
Jamie, that would be dope.
He still
You
got
could have been on.
ties.
He got a little snitch in him a little
Yeah,
bit.
Nah,
he still
man.
got ties to the.
I think it might fold under questioning. Over here.
I worked at the Southeast Police Department, so yeah.
That would have been dope.
that was
Like if
pretty
Jamie was
good.
on the episode of First 48.
Jesus Christ. Wait, so Shakara Richardson, right?
Yeah.
She's good though, right?
Yeah.
I
She
saw her in
could
a-
be good. She could be all
I
right.
feel like
Yeah.
she can make money now.
Oh, she's definitely gonna make money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like kind of like fuck the Olympics, right? She's like a superstar right now.
She could go. She could do a whole tour with like motivational speaking.
She's like the 2021 Kaepernick. at this
Yeah.
point.
Oh yeah,
Nike fully endorsed her still, and they had her back this whole time. Bro, even released a statement saying we fully support Shakara and all of her.
Wasn't her and like the baby like flirting at the ESPYs or something?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
The baby was on her.
She gonna be alright, man.
She
hella young.
reminds you of Flojo. Remember Flojo?
Yeah,
from back in the
Flojo was
day?
a thing, bro. Yeah.
She used to come in those crazy outfits.
Yeah,
With the long nails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flojo with the long nails and then like one leg,
Yeah.
One leg out,
tight.
right?
one leg tight.
Yeah, man.
With the leotard.
Yep.
Flojo was the shit.
Hell yeah, man.
All the
Who was
rap-
the other?
Rest in peace, Flojo.
It was. Oh, she passed.
Yeah, man.
I kind of forgot about that. I think I don't know what it was
Yeah,
from.
she passed like in '98.
Wasn't it for heart conditions too?
Oh man, it could have been. Let me double
yeah.
check.
98 she died.
Oh
Damn,
my
man.
god.
September.
Yeah, she was a beast.
She was, yeah.
I know she changed the game.
Yeah,
Track and field. For
her. I remember the ones growing up was her.
Who was the big ones? Carl Lewis.
Carl Lewis.
Carl, that's another one, yeah.
Carl Lewis.
he was
the-
Michael Johnson.
He even went on to make a rap record that was horrible.
Did he?
Remember he
Yeah,
sang the
man.
national anthem at like a baseball
He
game.
said,
and
yeah,
it
he
was
did
horrible.
that too. Yeah.
Did he really?
Yes,
It
yeah.
was so bad. I feel like most.
But he
people
was like
don't
so
know.
big because he won like maybe what 6 gold.
Yeah, 5 or
medals?
6 gold medals.
Yeah,
he was
It
killing.
was. Who were the stars? It was
Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson.
Yeah,
I don't
Michael-
remember
Uh,
that.
he used to wear the gold cleats.
Who was the other one besides Flojo? There was another.
Talking
She
about
was she was big, but she was more chill. She was like very like humble.
Yeah,
you remember who I'm talking about?
I know who you
Her
talking
last
Jackie
name-
about.
Joyner Kersey.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
another
was.
one.
Jackie
yeah.
Joyner Kersey. How do I remember that? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Of all things, you remember that?
I know. I don't
Jackie
remember.
Joyner Kersey.
I don't remember shit, but I remember Jackie Joyner Kersey. It is you can't
Yeah.
forget that name though. Jackie Joyner Kersey. It's a
I
great
forgot
name.
about that one. Yeah.
Was Jerome Kersey her brother? You might remember Jamie. He played in the
Nah,
NBA. He played
Jerome
for
Kersey?
that.
Yeah,
I never heard
He
of
was
that
he played for the Lakers for a bit. He also played for the Portland Trail Blazers. I just remember that dude for some reason.
It was
Almost positive that was her brother.
who else was it? Greg Louganis was like the ill dude, right? The diver.
Yeah.
Then you had
that was number one.
Dan and Dave, the two
Yeah,
dudes.
well, that was that Reebok campaign.
Yeah, they was like the
Damn, I
decathletes.
forgot
That was
about
decathletes,
those.
Remember
right?
that? That
Oh,
was a
shit,
big
yeah.
deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That was a Reebok campaign,
Dude,
right?
that,
Dan and Dave.
that Reebok Olympic gear goes for a lot of fucking money.
yeah.
Yo, I
Those
got a
track
que-
jackets.
I got a question. When that Dan and Dave campaign, right? That
Uh-huh.
marketing campaign, was it for Reebok?
I'm
Or-
not
I
positive.
want to say it was for Reebok.
It wasn't Nike though. I
It
know
was, no,
Nike.
it was. If it was 94, it was Reebok.
It was Reebok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it was 94.
They had
it
a
was Reebok.
Dave-
Oh, sorry, 92.
92.
Dave and Dan. It was like one was like a light skinned black dude, and another was like a white dude, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was Reebok.
We all thought they was gonna kill it at the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
We all fucking thought, right?
Yeah, man. The campaign was fucking strong, man.
Yeah, because we were
Couldn't
like,
do-
"Yo, these motherfuckers gonna take it."
Yeah.
They didn't even like. Didn't they even make it? Right? Did one of them get
Nah,
Nah,
bronze?
they bombed.
I think one of them might have got a bronze,
The white
I
dude.
think, yeah.
The white dude.
but they didn't place high.
Because I
at
heard the
all.
black dude got injured, right?
I don't remember.
I think one of them got injured. But I'm talking about the advertising and the marketing back then.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Is it
elite.
just as strong now, or is it?
No.
It's
I
not.
don't think
No.
so. Because that '92 Dream Team, the
That-
marketing
that-
was
that
so
shit was
Yeah, that
insane,
started it
bro.
all right there,
Man.
man. Yeah.
like the Jordan campaign and all they
Yeah.
had, and then Charles Barkley was with Nike also. You had Magic. and
Everybody had
Bird
that
with the
T-shirt, man.
Converse,
Yeah.
But you got so many superstars in the NBA
the
right
Yeah.
now.
Reese.
So it's gonna. I feel like this one might be big. No.
But the,
Not as big
Nah,
as
man. Nah.
that
I mean,
'92
no,
team,
man.
all the superstars.
That was like the first year the NBA was.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
of
that's
course,
the play.
that was huge.
And they had all the fucking superstars, man.
Yeah.
But ever
Like-
since then, like no one's really cared about the Olympics with the NBA players.
Maybe the year
No,
after,
it's-
next Olympics after that.
No,
it was kinda
2012,
big.
2012 team was insane.
Yeah,
2008
2008 was
and
insane
2012
too.
was
But there was one
insane.
where they fucking lost. They got beat by
04.
like Scandinavia or some shit.
04.
Yeah, 04.
04.
That's when Argentina won the gold medal. When they had Ginobili.
Wasn't that with Cormega?
Carmelo?
Carmelo was on
was
that,
on
right?
that team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was like
think so.
LeBron.
That was like when the
Dwayne
NBA was
Wade,
like in a
Carmelo.
bad. They were like,
Well,
yo,
that
these
was
motherfuckers
the
suck.
new kid.
Iverson was on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was going through a weird transition.
But that 08 and 2012 team was insane. You had Kobe, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson. It was insane.
Because I remember we was
Bosh.
like, yo, how the fuck
Did we
could these
lose?
motherfuckers lose in 2004? I was
Hey,
like,
we didn't even lose by close margins. Like,
what were
we
they,
was getting whooped.
were they partying too much? Or they just weren't working together? Like too many stars?
I just think that they thought that
What was
America
it?
was
They
still
just said they could
superior.
take it, yeah.
Oh, they didn't prepare.
I don't think so. And I think they weren't getting along with the coach, whoever the coach was at the time. I don't know. There was a lot going on, man.
Probably too many egos.
Them dudes was young too, though. Like
Yeah, they
didn't-
were all rookies.
Yeah,
they
them
were all
dudes was
rookies.
young.
LeBron was in his first
The
year.
oldest dude probably was like Iverson.
Yeah.
So wait. Has there been a good team since then?
Yeah, 2008 and 2012.
2008 and 12 was loaded.
Yeah, like insane.
So what about 2016?
16? No.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who was on that team.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
I know they won.
Was Kobe on that team?
No.
Now Kobe's last one was 2012.
So this one might be a big one though. Pause.
Yeah.
They have a good team.
LeBron was on that team though, right?
On 2016, I think.
It doesn't seem memorable though. Like no one was talking, but
nah,
I feel like
not
this
really,
one
man.
is going to be memorable.
Yeah.
I don't know,
You got
man.
a lot of crazy dudes on this team. Kevin Durant, you got Jason Tatum, Damian
come on.
Lillard.
But them dudes lost the other
Kyrie.
night.
Fam,
They
I don't.
lost?
They lost to Nigeria.
Yeah, we did lose.
Exhibition game.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
at the Mandalay Bay, we got whooped.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know they lost. I saw some of the highlights. I didn't know they lost.
Wait.
Yeah, 2016 team was whack.
The 2021 team lost to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Nigeria must be going crazy.
Yeah,
Yo, but I seen
And Durant only scored like 17 points.
I seen Durant go for a dunk, and the dude from Nigeria just came over there like fucking King Kong and just fucking blocked his shit so terrible.
Oh
Like,
wow.
Yo, they
Big
consider
dude,
they
bro.
consider one of the biggest upsets in international history.
Really?
I didn't even know that.
That's crazy.
Damn, I don't even want to be.
And it was just an exhibition game. It wasn't even like the
Yeah.
official game.
Yeah, maybe they didn't play hard because it was like
They don't give a shit, right?
But still, man.
Once
it's
they
bad,
get
man.
to the fucking wherever the fuck it is, it's on after that.
Wait, that's really interesting.
No, it is.
Yeah.
well,
But a lot of the other countries have caught up to us though.
yeah, Nigeria has their own basketball league,
Yeah.
NBA league.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
Was it
J.
like
Cole was
J.
on that,
Cole
right?
was playing?
J. Cole
Yeah,
was over there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of NBA
Was J.
stars.
Cole playing? No.
No, J. Cole.
Like if Giannis, like the Greek freak, if he wanted to, he could play with Nigeria because his family origin is Nigerian. But he has his residency he grew up in
Isn't it
in Greece. Yeah, in
Yeah,
Greece. I'm sorry, he grew up in Greece, but his family origin is Nigerian.
I'm curious, man. I
Paul
want to see what
Gasol,
happens.
like he plays for Spain.
Yeah,
Like Ginobili was playing for
Argentina. Yeah,
I want to see how this. When does the game starts?
Well, they're doing exhibitions now here in
When in
Vegas.
Mandalay
the
Bay.
game
I
started.
didn't even heard it. I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, it just decided this weekend. This
Yeah.
past weekend.
July 10th it started. So,
But that means then all the NBA groupies will be here.
oh no, they are here, bro.
Oh, they are.
I don't
right?
understand how they're doing that and the NBA finals are still going.
Well, because they don't have some players like Devin Booker. He's in the Suns. I think he committed.
Okay,
but
that's
he's-
what they asked you. Was there any players that's in the finals now and that's going to be?
I think it's only Devin Booker.
Yeah, I think that's it. And then Giannis, the Greek freak, could probably play whatever country he represents.
Yeah,
But everyone else is already off. So
Dame Dolla's out here, bro. Have you linked up with him or no?
No. I did his birthday party once, but that's it.
got some.
Oh,
new
you
music
y'all
for
don't
him.
really connect like that.
No,
Got
I
it.
didn't connect. But yeah, I
I
was
should
here.
got that number, man.
Yeah, I was hearing. Okay.
He didn't give you a follow.
I want to talk about this stuff really quick. So the NBA bubble during COVID, everyone thought. Remember, they were like tweeting out pictures of like fucked up food and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it was a whole different thing over there.
Yeah.
I heard it was like popping. They had like their own nightclub.
Really?
I heard they had their own DJ. I heard it was the complete opposite.
I don't think people are supposed to know this.
Yeah, but this is me. Like who?
Imagine like
I'm not a sports guy. What am I?
Imagine some guy
What's
from the
that guy's name?
NBA. Some guy from the NBA could be listening to this
I'm not
podcast.
Stephen A. Smith.
And he could be like, "Yo, let's
Stephen
look
A.
into
Son.
this shit."
I'm Stephen A. Sung. Okay, like no one's gonna listen. No one's gonna take me seriously. I don't talk about sport. I don't know
never
anything
know,
about
man.
sports. Oh, this is what I heard. So I could have heard wrong. Okay,
I heard that too.
I heard you heard that.
I heard that. I
Hey,
heard there was-
Hannibal Buress was talking shit about Cosby. Nobody knew who the fuck that was. Look what happened to Cosby.
Who's Hannibal?
Hannibal
Yeah,
Buress.
exactly.
The comedian that was like joking about Bill Cosby.
The one that
raping-
kinda blew up
raping
his
girls,
spot.
That blew up his spot.
Google
and,
him.
and people went to investigate.
Well, you don't know
what he
Hannibal
was-
Buress? He was one of the writers on The Office.
Yeah.
Oh, Hannibal. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I know him.
Jesus,
Okay.
come on.
Nobody knew who that was.
With the glasses.
Yeah.
And he was like joking about Bill Cosby raping women. And then that shit led to Bill
3
Cosby
weeks
going to
later.
jail.
Yeah, 3 weeks later, he was in jail.
But in fairness,
Nobody
Bill,
knew who the fuck that was.
But Hannibal Buress is pretty big. Pause.
He was not at
No?
the time. Nobody knew who the fuck that was. People still don't know who that is.
All right, man.
Cricket had to think about it.
Well, you can edit this shit out if you want. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
just
anybody-
saying we can talk about it, but you don't know.
No,
who's
I was
listening.
just, you know, we don't have to talk about it. You seen the new Black Widow movie?
I'm curious. Man.
What'd you think of the new Black Widow movie?
We can
I
talk-
ain't gonna go. No, what's up? We'll be Cisco and Ebert now. Let's do it. All right. Well, how was the Black Widow? Did you like it?
It was all right. It was good.
Cricket fell asleep the first 5 minutes we was in there, by the way.
Oh man, I mean, I'm just glad movies are back. It's so good to
Me
be in a
too.
movie, man. It's just
know.
like
Yeah, because I
a
asked
great
you, I said, do you
feeling.
want to just rent it? And you're like,
But I
we'll go
rented
to movies,
it.
bro.
I didn't go to the movies. I rented
No,
it.
we went to the movies.
It was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
We
It was
were,
good
I
to
mean,
see
the
them
line
movie.
was fucking crazy for the popcorn, but
Yeah. Do you still have to reserve your seats?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. I love it.
But I'm glad movies are open again. People are going back.
I love it, man.
Let's
We
go,
saw
man.
Fast and Furious,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that was a horrible movie, but
It was really
you know,
bad.
worst
It was a
movie.
lot of action.
It's so funny. We kept falling asleep. 1 minute you fall asleep, next minute
Yeah.
we had to wake each other up. Like, yo, wake up. You do
Space
that shit,
Jam.
me wake up. Like, all
Yo,
right.
we getting old,
I
man.
know, man.
Space Jam is coming out on Friday too, so it's a lot of shit coming out.
I don't want.
But that's
who wants
coming
to see
out.
that?
That's
No, I'm
actually
just
coming
saying-
out on HBO Max.
I'm just saying movies are.
Do
coming
kids
too.
want to see that?
No, it's not like when I was a kid and I wanted to watch the first Space Jam.
Kids don't give a fuck about Space Jam, right? Wait,
I think the older people that grew up on Space Jam, like
yeah.
Jamie,
it's
wanna
like
see
Star
that
Wars
shit.
now, right? It's basically just like old.
Hoping it's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I
90s
think,
people that grew up on that
fanatics,
shit.
right?
Yeah,
I think Nike is capitalizing off Space Jam more than anything. They got so many collabs.
Is there like a hot shoe coming out with that?
Oh,
I don't know.
LeBron
LeBron.
shoe. The LeBron.
He's got a few,
Space Jam.
and then the apparel to go with it.
Do
He
kids
has a
look up to
whole collection.
LeBron like Jordan or not really?
No, because there's so many superstars.
Yeah.
Jordan used to be one superstar,
But even when Jordan was out, there was so many superstars.
Yeah, there
but
was a
not
couple,
like
man.
Jordan, bro.
No, I think there were more superstars back
There was.
then.
It was.
Because I
Because
knew
people was more known.
Fam, you had like a Ewing shoe, you had a Charles Barkley shoe, you had everyone had a shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway.
Yep.
Wow,
Only
you know
difference
him.
I think.
Why do I know these people?
No,
I don't
you're
know.
right. Like
Who
Jason,
else,
Jason Kidd,
Who's the guy that dressed up like on the Hornets?
Dennis
who dressed
Rodman?
up like a
Larry
grandmother?
Johnson. Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson had a shoe.
Grandma.
Grandmama.
Yeah.
Well,
I
a lot of
didn't see.
people.
I don't see no Dame Dillard.
Dame Dillard.
Dude,
What's
Dame
his
Dillard
name?
has a shoe. He
Yeah.
actually has one of the coolest shoes.
Yeah, but I don't
shoe's
see
dope.
no
It's
That's
not like
Adidas
big.
in that shoe.
That's not a big deal. Like it was back in the
PG-13.
days.
Yeah, they all have shoes.
Kyrie got a shoe.
has shoes. KD has a shoe.
Harden.
Harden has a
I don't see
shoe.
that shit.
But people not really talking about it like there was back
Oh, no,
yeah.
with the Hardaways and the fucking
The pennies were
Barclays.
different. The pennies were different. That was a whole.
That was a legendary
That was a legendary
line.
shoe. The penny,
Hey,
and
those
the
Pat
full
Ewings-
deposit.
What was the pumps? What was that?
D Brown.
D Brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Reebok pump.
I don't know that
Black
shit.
tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He
that.
he like won the dunk contest and he had the Reebok pumps and he pumped it up and dunked it and won the contest.
Yeah.
And they gave him a shoe deal because of
Oh
that
wow,
Yeah, Reebok.
smart guy.
David Robinson had his Nike, the high top
Iverson.
Nike.
Do they
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
sell pumps?
Nah.
Nah.
They do. No?
They do?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
I think
I
Reebok
don't
still.
think
You know what I wanted to make?
What?
I wanted to make a pump slide because you know, like sometimes your foot be sliding out.
Ah, that's
a
good.
great
That's a
idea.
good thought.
But if you
Wow, man.
if you and like if you
And
tighten up,
it fit
you
perfect.
tighten, you know,
Tighten the arc of the foot.
Yeah, the slide, the strap.
Uh huh.
If you tighten the strap, it'll fit,
Oh.
right?
look at
Yeah, man.
You sure you want to leave? You sure you want to leave this part in? Because somebody might take that idea.
The pump. Well, I have
trademark,
documented.
trademark.
I've documented. This is mine.
Yeah.
The
sound
pump
like-
slide though, I think it'll be good though, right?
That's
Yeah,
a great
I like
idea.
that,
Like,
man.
Why don't you call Sandal Boys up? That'll be your first collab.
Maybe I'll do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Maybe I'll
Yeah.
do that.
you said, aha.
But
You sound like the guy. From,
wait. With the pump, did it actually work?
hell yeah,
I know
it worked.
You see,
I
he
used
probably
to-
used it. I was a
yeah.
kid. I
Because
used to do
so
that shit.
the pump, it would be on the tongue, and then it would be on the sides. So it would like kind of like cushion in your foot.
Hey yo, okay.
Yeah,
I don't like
pause.
the way you're using your hands right there.
He said,
I played it. I had a few pair of Reebok pumps, man. I had the cross trainer,
I have them.
and I had the basketball shoe.
Your game was at an all-time high.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
5
it
states
was-
with a little bit of attitude. You know what I mean?
Never you ever
felt
had
good.
pumps?
I never had the
Nah,
pump.
I don't know.
Did you have Ewings?
I feel like if
And you know what? I still have my Ewing.
Yo,
Yo,
Ewings,
Ewing was a
popping.
hot shoe.
They
That
came
was a
back.
hot
They
shoe.
was
That was
retro,
an
that
ugly-ass shoe,
motherfucker.
man.
They were so bulky.
When
Yeah,
it was the
ugly.
Adidas ones I have, yeah.
No, they brought that shit back in 2012, and everybody was buying them shits.
Yeah.
the Ewings,
Yeah,
really?
Ewings, yeah.
Who rebought them out?
I still have my original
I forgot
pair
who-
from back in the days.
I
Dude,
remember
they had them at undefeated, bro.
the tongue on the Ewings.
Was
You could use
massive.
as like a pillow.
Yeah, bro, it's huge.
Like you could like rip that shit off and then sleep on it. Wasn't it that big?
It was
Yeah,
huge. It
it
was,
was,
one of the
yeah,
biggest.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling that. I was rocking K-Swiss at that time.
The all white?
The all white ones.
All white.
Classics. Classics.
That was a
bro.
classic shoe. That's a
I
classic
had a
tennis
pair.
shoe.
I was on my Pro CAD K-Swiss game.
K
back
Swiss
then.
was dope. K Swiss was them fucking shoes will
classic
stay
brand.
white forever.
It's a
Then
classic brand.
My mom and I begged my mom to buy me Air Max ones,
Yeah. Oh,
and I had to save up, and we had to split. She had to lend me $20 to finish paying for the shit.
And that's when they were like $80.
But every time I wore it, man, I would get harassed. Like motherfuckers would try to like fuck with me.
really?
Yeah, so
What
I
color
stopped
did you
wearing.
get?
I stopped wearing.
Do you remember what color did you get?
Huh?
Did you remember what colorway was
It
it?
was red.
The white with the,
The red and
the
gray.
classic
The
one.
red and gray.
Ooh.
Yeah, the classic one.
Yeah.
Nah, the classic is
I
still with the
couldn't-
lime green. Is
Fam,
the
I
classic.
couldn't
No,
rock.
that's the other one.
I couldn't rock like the hottest shit
Yeah.
because I would have to like.
Duh.
Well, I would have to like, I would get into some shit. So I wouldn't even like I couldn't get none of that fly shit. Like the Air Max 95s. I was one of those. I couldn't get those.
Those are my favorite. I used to wear them all the time, man.
Because I had to walk to school, and I always had to walk by Brandeis. Remember Brandeis?
Yeah. What's that?
Brandeis is like
a high school.
It's a high school. It's pretty fucked up. But like, if you got like, I had to prepare myself.
What street was Brandeis on again? I forgot.
Like 80 something, like in Amsterdam. It was like 80
that's
something, right?
Yeah,
80 something. So I would have to walk by that shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have to either prepare to like get into some shit or run away.
Damn.
Yeah,
Shit up.
So like, I remember like it was probably like when y'all were growing up, like
96?
in LA, you would just walk.
Oh no, yeah.
I'd be like walking around.
Yeah.
We'd have to walk around certain projects and shit because like one of my boys that had beef with somebody over there, we'd like go 3 blocks out of the way.
I would have to walk on Sunset because if you walk through the back streets, you'll get caught up. Yeah.
I'll never forget. I was like maybe like 12 or 13, and I was at this local park in Inglewood, and these 2 big dudes. I was wearing some Air Max 95s, the aqua ones. Remember the aqua ones?
Oh yeah.
I was walking, coming from the court, so I had like my basketball backpack, and these 2 big dudes started seeing me, and then like, so I like kind of like stopped, and then I like kept walking, and they kept coming towards me, and they were like, "Yo, what size shoe are you?" And I started like backing up, and I was about to get ready to turn and run, and another dude was behind me and took my legs out. Like he was like curled up behind me, and like he like tripped me, and I just like kind of like did a backflip like simultaneously, and it was kind of like down a hill and just kept running.
So you got away.
You got away.
Oh shit!
They couldn't catch me. I was like small, but I was really quick. They was some big dudes. I think they just got out of breath, and I just took off.
Thankfully, I've never had to walk home in socks though.
Yeah, me either, man.
That's the worst shit ever. Bro.
Same. Some kid in my neighborhood was religiously known for that shit.
Damn.
Like brand new shoes for school, that shit would be gone.
I think the worst that ever happened is I lost a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was like 6 motherfuckers on me, and I was like, it was the coldest robbery ever. It was crazy, and I was so young. I was like 10, and they were like 18, and that was it. It was literally like it was like a movie.
What kind of watch was it, man?
I was on 96th Street in the train station on the platform.
Oh shit!
And you know how you can exit out on 96?
Which one? The 2-3 line?
Yeah, you can exit out on 96, or you can exit out on like 94th Street or some shit.
Yeah.
And I made a dumb decision to like go out the 94th Street exit, but when I was walking towards that exit on the platform, right, it was like all the lights started going out. So like there was no lights for some reason, right?
Yeah.
And I was with my boy. And then the dude was like, "Yo, y'all got the time? Y'all got the time?" And my boy was like, "Nah." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, fucking like 9-10 years. I think I was younger. I was like 9 or some shit. I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, it's like 3 something. And he's like, "Oh, that's a nice watch. Can I try it on?" I was like, I don't. I was like, I don't know. I want that watch.
That's it, man.
And then these motherfuckers just surrounded me, and I was just like, "Yo!" And then he's like, "I like it, man. I like it. Thank you."
What was the watch? A Timex or a Swatch?
Oh, a Casio?
Dude, it was one of these watches that like my sister got me that worked on water.
Oh, there was waterproof, so it's Casio.
No. Like it didn't need batteries. It didn't need batteries. You just pour water in it, and it would keep going.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
What? It was like some 80s shit. Like,
man.
you remember those though?
I do remember those watches, man.
You run it through the sink.
You sure it wasn't a Casio?
I
It
think
was probably a Casio, but it was like you run the water through it.
Yeah.
And
then
somehow they like charged the watch.
Yeah.
Like a
and then he
damn-
was, and then I was like, he was like, "Yo, thank you, man, thank you." And then these guys were crowding me.
I want to keep it real. Did you cry?
No. And then I told him, I said, "Yo, man," I was like, "Yo, come on, man, give me the watch back." And he was like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here before I kill you and take your backpack." And I was like, "Okay," and I just left.
So you didn't cry? No, you didn't cry. No. And I wouldn't even joke if it did cry, because that would be some shit like
I didn't
if
cry.
you're 10 years old, it'd be like, oh man.
There was a second where I was like, all right, I'm gonna get fucked up right now. So like I wasn't like crying like I lost my watch. It was more like, damn, I didn't get fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was like I was just praying. And I was 9. Imagine these motherfuckers saying, "You better get out of here before I kill you and take your backpack."
That's
and
what I'm
like,
saying.
okay.
That's some serious shit, man.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, word. This was like around when the Decepticons too.
Oh no, jeez, I've heard.
But
of
my
that.
boy abandoned me, man. So I never like I kind of never talked to that motherfucker again.
He just took off.
But he was like, yo,
what you expect him to do though,
he
man?
he was telling me like, yo, those are the Decepticons, man. I was like, I don't think they were. He's like, yo, those are the Decepticons, man.
He say he warned you.
No, afterwards he was like, those got to be the Decepticons, man. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. And it's like, yo, those Decepticons.
Man, fuck that dude.
Because Decepticons was like the illest gang in
Yeah,
New
yeah,
York
I've heard
at the
about
time.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Crooked, I had your back, man. I had your back.
Nah, I've been abandoned by so many dudes,
Yeah.
like so many times, man.
That's crazy.
Like literally had to knuckle up with like 2 motherfuckers like against me, and I get fucked up. But you know what I'm saying?
You fight to, you live to fight another
I could
day.
take a punch. Yeah, I could take a punch.
Hey, we would never, we would never do that to you, Crooked. I got your back,
It's
bro.
different. It's different now, though, right? Like I don't know. Like I don't know what kind of bullying be going on. Like motherfuckers still get robbed on the street. It's like a different robbery,
man.
yo.
Especially in New York, man.
Yeah, but it's a different robbery,
Yeah.
yo, right? It's like,
I don't
is
know,
it
man.
more guns and shit, or is
Honestly,
it
I
like
think it's a
motherfuckers
little
just
more-
getting more? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like no one ever pulled out a gun. Like you get fucked up, you get knuckled up here. I feel like now kids are getting robbed with guns.
No,
Yeah.
in LA,
Definitely,
on Melrose.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a Puerto Rican will whip out a switchblade or some shit, right?
No,
Why when Puerto Ricans are just known for having knives? in New
on
York?
their fucking
a
cheek.
shank, a shank.
They be having box cutters in their fucking cheeks, bro.
Yo, man,
That
box
shit is
cutters.
insane.
I used to be able to flip razors and shit in my
Ugh.
tongue.
Wow.
You remember that Tupac shit and
Yeah,
above
yeah,
rim?
above
I
the
could do
rim.
that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I used to hide razor blades.
I
in
never
my
understood
house.
that. I
How
was
did
like,
you
how do
like?
you do
How did
that?
you teach yourself how to do that shit?
We
Yeah.
just did it.
Without
we
cutting
just
your
did it. We just did it. I mean, I used to cut my lip once in a
That's what
while.
I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
But like,
you
after a
crazy.
while, you could just.
I feel like Cookie used to be wild motherfuckers and be like, yo, man. Give me your shit.
No, but it would be one of those things where like if some shit was happening, you kind of like you let the razor like kind of hang out your mouth.
Like a toothpick.
Like yeah, you kind of like look at motherfuckers with the razor.
Like,
out
you
your
really
mouth.
want this
Yeah.
action?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would freak me out.
no, bro. Raising your mouth is nuts.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You see this skinny little Korean kid with a razor out his mouth.
Yeah, he's a killer,
Like,
bro.
who the fuck do you think you are?
I've seen you in action.
By the way, there's the Scam Summit that's happening in August.
Yes.
August 22nd and the 23rd in LA, the Dream Hotel. I think you go like scamsummit.com. I don't know what the fuck it is, right? Something like that.
Scam, you said it.
Scamartist.com.
Just Google Scam Summit or go to that shit.
22nd, 20th.
Google what,
Google Suje.
But I think we're gonna be over there. I don't know
Yeah.
if we're gonna do anything, but we're gonna be around and we're gonna hang out and
We're gonna
shit.
come
But
hang out.
but they got a bunch of events and stuff like that going on and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see you there in August 22nd and 23rd in LA, if y'all gonna come out there. And then we'll probably have we'll have like a special.
Cool goodies.
So we'll have some goodies for y'all.
Yeah. Just come say hello.
But yeah, man, we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace,
All right, man.
peace.
Peace.
If you want to watch more episodes from R.O.A.D Podcast, click either links on the left or the right. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and get updated on new uploads throughout the week. Peace.